Do you got anything ready to show on your end? Oh, do you? I need to bring up your stream. I just want to bring it up. Probably. I just decided to keep going, and we can. I just wanted to show stuff off.
Yeah.
Yeah, those muscular thighs are good for eating. I've had frog legs before. It's pretty good.
Froggy legs are so good. Froggy legs are so good.
Like, all right, kids, let's go.
There we go.
They didn't leave. They did not leave.
Who didn't leave?
The tadpoles didn't leave.
Oh.
How dare they?
That's rude.
Here we go. Mating call. Here we go. This is what I wanted to hear. I've heard Becca's multiple times, but go see. Yeah, Becca's is that one that sounds like a wall.
Warp. Warp.
Oh god, there's a bunch of them going now. Oh, listen to him go, Jesus. Frogs. Oh, these friggin' ads. Here we go. We got some frogs serenading. Go check, see if Cassie's out and about.
There we go. Let me pull up this fella.
Here's this, in case you want to watch both of them at the same time on the same screen.
Yeah.
My old lady's not out right now, so I'm not going to bust up one of her logs to get her. I'm going through all your ads.
My ads?
Yeah.
Aw.
I haven't had a card, so I can't resubscribe to anybody right now.
Oh. Yeah.
So excellent. Can I do Prime? Do I have my Prime ready?
Look at that sexy frog. That's a sexy frog.
There's a big boy.
Hi, Adrena. Hi. Oh, my little Adrena.
How was your day? How was work?
Oh, man. So today I had to go in the office, and it's like the first time I've been in the office in like forever since COVID. And there's literally one person there. I had to go into the office to supervise one person. Because
Sounds
that
about right.
one person just likes to be in the office and doesn't want to be at home.
Wow, their home life must suck.
I also realize that I go pee a lot.
So do I. I like at work. I'll have to like I leave the bathroom door open just so I can hear if anybody comes in. Because I can't like lock the door to pee every like 20 minutes.
Right? Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. Like, so I have this 32-ounce bottle of water that I try to drink a couple of them every day, and my one of my peers, one of the other supervisors, she was like talking to me, and she was going on and on about something, and I was just like, okay, no, I got it. Nope, you really, oh my god, you don't have to go into this. And did I tell you about the anniversary? I'm like, I don't care. I gotta pee.
I
Okay,
gotta
I
pee.
gotta go.
It's
I gotta
enough.
pee right now.
Sounds about right. All right. Oh God, I'm looking at my stream on your stream, and it's freaking me out a
Yeah.
little bit.
You should put my screen up on your screen as you're watching my screen.
Oh no, that's gonna be real fucking weird.
Yeah.
And pull this. So I can like pull this over here.
Yeah, there you go.
Hang on, I gotta see if this is gonna look. Oh, you can't see shit.
Nope.
Wiggle it a little bit.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it.
All right, I'm gonna pull this over here. I'll pull yours up when we get. Did you want to go first, or did you want me to go first?
Well, I mean, I'm down for whatever.
It's so.
Kind of sad that Becky doesn't feel good.
She said she's taking. She got vertigo really bad. And so she's gonna try to hop on later. And you know, so we might. She's probably still gonna be part of it. Just gotta wait a little bit. All right. So who would you like to see first? The only two I can't get is Francis because he's in the middle of Blue Shed and he will bite the crap out of me. And,
Francis.
And Freddy. Those
Just
are the only two I
kidding.
can't get.
Kinkachu.
Pikachu? If you look close enough, she's in the box right there. So she might strike at me, so you might get a show.
I'm ready. Hey, save the room. Hey, Ronnie. Hi. It is 5:25 my time. I'm in Arizona. Where are you at?
How do I always misplace them.
Wow, everybody that joins my channel is like mostly in Texas. That's awesome. That makes it easy. Oh, you thought I was in the EU? Nah. I mean, I think that'd be fun to go visit, but today I learned that in the EU, stammer meant to have a stutter. And if you look on Apple, the
Pikachu.
emotes, it's like a drunk emote face. So they're basically saying that people that have a stutter are like
My little red tail boa.
drunk and silly. So
Not red tail. She's just a regular just a regular boa constrictor. See if we can get her to.
I just realized, and that's kind of fucked
Say
up.
hi
I think Apple
camera.
didn't pay attention to that.
I don't think she wants to though.
She's so prettiful.
She still has all of her. Let me turn this up a little bit.
Yeah, this is my friend
right.
Night369. Actually, let me put a shout out for him.
I don't know if the cameras are picking it up, but can you see the pink on her?
So this is
Like on both sides of her, she's still
Night369.
completely pink.
He's my buddy, and we're showing off some of our exotics. You can see the pink, actually. It comes through in that tan really nicely.
Like the reason she's called Kinkajou, I don't know if you've seen her kinks yet, but there's one right there.
Oh, I know all about her kinks.
And then there's one like at the base right by her cloaca right here. But it's like it fixed itself. Oh, no, don't get on the monitor. Like it fixed itself as she's getting bigger. You know what I mean?
I mean, we have our specialties. Like Josh over here is the snake reptile guy. I typically stick to inverts like spiders, but I do have
she's
some
about
reptiles.
the same size as Echo when I first got her.
And then our friend Becca, she's the frog girl.
In here.
She's so beautiful. I love her pattern. Has she ever struck you?
She's never bitten me. Haven't been bitten by any of my snakes yet.
Do they come in that pattern that's on the back of her tail, like as uh, the full pattern, like across the entire body?
No, I've
Hey,
never
first
seen one in
class
that
ninja.
type of pattern.
Hi, hello,
It's
hi.
weird because they all have it on their
Welcome
tail.
to our
Every single boa
podcast.
will have
Show
that,
and
and of course
tell.
the red tail boas, they're like a whiter color, and their patterns are like, especially on the tail right there, are super red. I guess
If you
why they
guys
got the
have any
name.
questions for
But no, I've never
Josh,
seen one
I'm more
like
than
have
happy to
that
ask
entire
them for you
pattern over their
guys.
body. I wish that would be a beautiful snake.
That would be gorgeous.
Oh, little kinky,
Little Kinkajou.
little kinky
She
girl.
seems so docile too.
She's very docile. Like me and Becca have worked with this snake because we were so scared with all the kinks and everything she had that she wouldn't live very long
I'm scared. Oh
because
no.
you have to feed them smaller stuff than you normally would,
Right.
all that kind of stuff. So, well, she's like every other girl. She don't like people touching her butt.
Well, I understand Kinkajou.
Whoa, what are you doing? Oh,
She's gonna musk
she's
you.
yeah, she's wrapped now. She's not gonna must, but she's wrapped. My hands start turning purple. It's perfectly fine. You got grip now.
What's
No, I
your
know.
what's your normal feeding schedule for her? And do they typically all like feed at the same time?
I try to feed most of them at the same time, but like right now, she's still not big enough to do what I'm doing with Echo. But once they start getting bigger, these ones, Boa's metabolism slows down a lot. So you feed them, instead of feeding them every week, you feed them every 10 to 14 days. So every week and a half to 2 weeks.
Gotcha. First Class Ninja 007 in my chat has a question for you. He says,
What's that?
my question is, why in the world do you like snakes?
Honestly, I don't know. It's like the first time I ever saw a snake in front of me, I was a little kid. The first thing I did, I didn't run, I ran and grabbed it. That's just how it started. And from then it just started. Like if I see a snake, a frog, a lizard, or something like that, I chase it, I grab it, play with it, then let it go. Like you saw the frog that I caught right out front of Ryan's house, right?
Yeah, Peter or Petey.
Yep. Yep. I found that I was literally because she was messing with Nick, saying that she's gonna go catch one. And as we go to leave, I go to make a U-turn right there, and it was in the neighbor across the road's garage area. I just saw it hop over there, so I just jumped out and grabbed it. Like I do the same. It's really stupid. Like I know how stupid this is, and I know everyone's gonna tell me, "Hey, how's it going, Blair? How you been, buddy?" I'm gonna go put her back, but I do it with rattlesnakes too. But I won't run up and grab them like that. I'll get a stick or something, and
Disclaimer, don't run up to random snakes and grab them.
Very much so.
Where's Smexy? Nevi Sono says, where's Smexy? Smexy is making her way on over. She has a couple frogs to get in line before she hops on. And also,
What up, Crater?
Save the Room Sweet says, that's hardcore. I see a snake and I run.
I can't like. My brother used to be one of those guys that would like take a shovel to the back of the head of a
That's
snake
my
and stuff like
brother.
that.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like there was one time he did it when I was there, and oh, I got so mad. He's like, "It was a snake," and I'm like, "You could have just had me grab it and throw it somewhere, dude."
Save the Room also asks, have you seen that movie where the mountain is full of snakes and then they come out of the toilet and stuff?
No, but I kind of want to.
I do too.
Kind of want to see that.
So personally, I've always loved reptiles as well. I remember when I was young in Michigan, I was walking on one of the trails out in the woods and I found a snake that was trying to eat a frog. And my little kid brain was like, oh no, I have to save the frog. So I get the frog out of the snake's mouth and the frog turns around and bites me. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And then the frog starts going after the snake that was trying to get it. Like it was a big, like, little frog. And so I was like, you know what? This is nature. Fuck you guys. I'm leaving. And And then I just kind of watched from afar because my little kid mind also thought that there was going to be more of them, like they come in a pack or a herd or something, and that they were going to overpower me. Save the room, sweet. Sorry. I think you're muted. I can't
Better?
hear
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah,
Can
I
you
can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know, Crater. She's the one that made Smexy's the one that made the link. So I don't know why it's her Insta.
Let's see. I saw a movie about some snakes on a plane. Can't remember the name of it though.
Oh, on mine because we were
Wow.
gonna use it, but we didn't decide it.
Wow, Nevi. You hear this guy? Shake my head. Next question. How long did it take you to get that epic beard?
6 months, I want to say. 'Cause I shaved it down, and then now I've just been trimming it. About that long.
It is pretty epic. Do you
I
use
want the
any product
beads.
for it?
No, I don't have any, so nah.
Just man sweat. And leftovers from lunch. Just kidding.
You talk to Smexy Creator. She's not gonna be here for a little bit because she has real bad vertigo. So if you wanted to talk to her about that, go ahead and hit her up on
Oh, you
Facebook.
know what? We could
Yeah, there you go.
probably... How do I do this?
Oh, it's okay. So what do you got behind you?
Oh man, I have some stuff behind me. Hang on
So
one sec.
we're gonna switch this over here. Put my big face the hell away. Oh god, that's so weird looking right now. So
Oh man. Let me
god, there's so much stuff happening.
let me just do that real quick. Whew. That was too intense for me.
There we go. You fixed it.
Let's see.
It was gonna go forever. It fucking was.
I think my chat got lost in all of the
Oh.
forever.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I'm just changing my source real quick so I can take my webcam and put it onto my spider.
Oh, gotcha.
Video capture, is that
If
the
anyone
one I
spooked
want?
of spiders, there's about to be some spiders on the screen.
Video capture.
Big fat lizard is just out. I had to feed him earlier because if I tried to get him out and I haven't fed him, he would get me. There we go.
Let me fix my hair real quick, actually. This is the biggest picture of me ever. Okay, here we go. Professional.
Oh god. We're going for a ride, everybody. Oh. And if you're talking, you are muted. I can't hear you.
This is my sweet, sweet, beautiful, oh my god, I just Brachypelma polka crips? I forgot what it's called, but it's from Brazil. She's a baby. She's a little shy.
Oh, she's moving. Crater does not approve.
Don't approve.
He hates spiders.
Aww. Ooh, there we go. That's nice. Actually, I might be able to drop a little something in there real quick for it.
Yeah?
Let's see.
You got Ghost saying he approves. Like I said, if there's no way it's gonna get out and it doesn't get on me, it'd be perfectly fine having one, but you know.
I mean, only one of them's ever escaped me.
Did you find that one or is it still in the house somewhere?
Oh yeah, no, I found that one.
Okay. Oh, nom 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 nom. Is he gonna happy dance for us?
This one has a great appetite, so she might. She's a little fat though.
Did
Nice.
that make you jump, Crater? You said you fucking jumped when the spider turned.
Oh, I love it. She's so sweet. Oh, you know what? I just remember her name. It's Gamastola pulchra. There you go. So
Stola Poco.
yeah, so this one I actually I forgot where I got her, but she's a year old and she's tiny. She's going to get to about the size of my hand.
Yeah.
And she'll be pitch black. Right now you can kind of see down to her like flesh. So that's why she's not as dark, but you can kind of tell that that black hair is coming through. She'll probably be molting in like a few months because they grow really slow. But this one is like a gem. Like it's a must-have in the tarantula field. Everybody has one because it's that big, thick, black like showcase tarantula.
So one you're gonna have like in the living room on display when it grows
Yeah,
up.
and that's another thing about it is this is one of the spiders that would be on display. Like a lot of the times tarantulas they see light and they're like, nope, don't want anything to do with that. But like that log that she's standing on is literally her little house, and she's cool about just being on top of it all the time. The only reason she even tried to hide right now was because I was moving her around too much to put the camera on top.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Ninja.
I know it's a nice tarantula. It really is.
So many nights.
But like, it's hard. Like
no,
maybe if I got like the LSD spider.
That would be amazing.
That's a spider. Is that a tarantula or is that a spider?
That's a tarantula.
Okay.
I want one. There's
Like,
so many.
Yeah, there's a. Oh my god, they have so many at E3. Like one of the ones, like the reason they get such a bum rap is because the one of the most deadliest spiders in the world, the funnel web, looks exactly like a tarantula, but it is not a tarantula. It is a spider. There's a big difference.
Yep, and that's a good point. So tarantulas and spiders are actually, so they're both in the arachnid family, but they're two different branches. So it would be like saying that a horse and like a giraffe are the same thing. Like they're probably somewhere down the line in the same family. They both have 4 legs, and you could probably ride both of them, but that'd be awkward. But like they have a lot of differences as well. Tarantulas are considered like kind of archaic. Like they still have a lot of real basic evolutionary functions about them, similar to how like a lot of the older tarantulas would have been. Spiders are fucking crazy. Like true spiders, like your black widows and your wolf spiders and your orb weavers, like they've evolved so much and diversified so much when tarantulas are over here like we're big, we have big fangs, and we're fuzzy.
Well, it's the same with like a crocodile. Crocodiles, like I think they've shrunk over their years of evolution, but nothing else has really changed.
Right. Oh man, can you imagine if everything got bigger because the amount of oxygen we had back in the day? How big tarantulas could have been. That's nightmare fuel for people.
Yeah, that's nightmare fuel right there. Let's try to wipe that from the brain.
Oh, I love her. She's so precious.
Like
Sorry, guys.
the biggest argument is if ants were the size of like let's say a cat, humans probably would not be the dominant species on Earth.
Hi, Iris. Hi.
Because ants are so voracious, they so organized that humanity probably would never have had a chance.
Oh yeah, no, we'd be done for. I mean, all it takes is one day for. There's like a species of ant that takes like is about 80% of all of the species in the world because how aggressive and like uniform and well strategized that they are. That if they wanted to, they could probably take us out, like just as is. I wonder if insects would have been more of a food source if they were bigger. I know spiders are not insects, but you know. You know, tarantulas already are a food source.
Yeah.
I think a lot of I think a lot of, I'm going to say bugs just for the sake of,
Eggs.
they're inverts because bugs and insects are different things from
They're invertebrates.
spiders. But a lot of them are like edible, but I don't know who. I don't know who was like, that fuzzy eight-legged thing over there. I'm going to eat it.
Well, if you look at like, because I watch a lot of cooking shows, and one of the new ones is Gordon Ramsay going around the world doing stuff. Is the people that usually eat the bugs, eat the spiders and stuff like that, are usually come up from an indigenous tribe somewhere, and it's just spread throughout that region. Because like, if you couldn't chase down some sort of protein that's a mammal, and you have this big old spider, this big old tarantula walking next to you, you're just gonna grab that and be like, okay, let's go eat this.
Get it where you can.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, like, because they were eating, what was it? The Goliath bird eaters is what they were eating, is what Gordon Ramsay was eating, and so he said it tasted like a sweet, like lobster.
Sorry,
So, I don't know. It could be a
I
delicacy. Just people
appreciate
are
you
too scared to eat
stopping
it because it's
by.
fucking bug.
I should have put a disclaimer somewhere, just like, warning, spiders. Turn back now.
And there's people that make millions, probably millions, thousands of millions of dollars doing the cricket stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like there's flavors to the damn crickets.
Uh-huh. There's a peanut butter one.
Yep, there's so many. I was watching GMM and they're
Let
having what?
Blet.
I was watching GMM and they had these little, they looked like test tubes, but they were like, I think 7 to 8 different flavors of crickets.
You can see its eyes. Look at it. You see that little shiny?
Oh, yep.
I mean, I would try it too, to be honest. Let's see. More across the world. I mean, most mammals have fuzz. You think that maybe when they looked at tarantulas, they were like, I mean, squirrels taste good. They're fuzzy. That might be good. I can't fathom. I can't even fathom, like, that big old booty. Nope. It'd be one thing with the crunch, but then the gush, I'd be over it.
Oh yeah. Be like eating a really hot grape.
Yeah. Ugh. Blech. Blech.
Ugh, no.
Look at her little mouth. She's working on it.
Yeah,
By the way, what I dropped in there was a waxworm.
have you stopped with crickets?
No, but the fat content in the waxworms, I think, helps them grow a little bit faster. Not that they need to grow faster, because they'll grow however the hell fast they want to. But so I like to mix up their diet. A lot of the time, like, folks just give them the same thing over and over. And like in nature, they would get different types of food and proteins and like fats and nutrients and stuff from like different species. So I'll give them dubias, and if I get red runners, I'll give them some red runners, but those kind of freak me out if they ever get out. Waxworms every once in a while, mostly crickets. I like giving them the little gummy bears, but they're expensive. The gummy worms, I mean.
Yeah. The tomato worms, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I used to give those to Squizzigar when he was little, and he would like it would be because when I'd get him so big that they'd be like the size of his head almost because he was that small, and he'd bite into it and green shit would just spurt everywhere. So I'm like, yeah.
Bleh. Yeah, I bought the Link, the desert gecko.
Yep.
I bought him one, and he looked at it like, what in the world is this thing? And then it moved, and he was like, oh, it's food. I know how to work this.
Give me that.
She's like, something's tapping on my house.
Oh, yeah.
Look at you.
I like it.
You're so precious. Look at you. Let's see. Oh, sorry, guys. I hope you're not motion sick.
It's hard to focus these webcams.
Yeah.
I think this spider's related to Bigfoot.
I mean, she's
Bigfoot's not a creature that's hard to photograph. It's a creature that is constantly just out of focus.
right. There you go, sweet little girl. Oh, my sweet little girl. Huh. I love her. Ever try a June
That
bug?
trench has got a big old bud on it.
I've never tried a June bug. I don't know if I. So I've never gone out of my way to eat bugs. Well, okay, that's a lie. I've tried the scorpion suckers, and I've tried the cricket suckers. I've tried chocolate covered ants. Not because I wanted to try chocolate covered ants, but because someone gave me chocolate and then said they were ants. Oh, to feed my pets? Oh no, I haven't. Who would I give one to if I did though? Probably one of my bigger ones. I typically stay away from feeding bugs that I find outside, although that would be the easiest way to go about feeding them. I get really worried because the bugs that are outside, they kind of like get an immunity as they like land on stuff, and I don't want to bring in any kind of toxic bacterial, pesticidal, what have you.
Yeah, that's the big fear. Like you never even with snakes, you don't catch a rat and then at your house and then throw it in the tank with the rat because it could have any type of parasite in it. It could have some type of disease that the snakes can contract. It's you got to be real careful.
I think about what Resident Evil is that has the parasite that grows off of them? The
3?
cordyceps? 3?
Resident Evil 4, the one with
That
the
sounds
Las Plagas.
that sounds right. Yeah. Like I look at my look at that little booty, and then imagine like a freaking fungi just sprouting up out of it. I'd be so devastated.
Oh, thinking of oh, they had a sequel out recently. They have the clickers, right? Where it's just some type. They're like not zombies. They're just some weird fungus that took control of the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's oh my god. Oh, Last of Us. Thank you, creator.
Oh. Yeah. That one. I just think about that and it makes me sad.
There's a type of fungus that does that to ants.
Yeah. I mean, the fungus is actually very prolific. Like, they'll take over whatever.
I think that's where they got the idea for Last of Us from.
Uh-huh.
Ants.
Yeah. I remember tripping out when I found out about that. Did you want to show us another one of your scaly friends?
Sure, who do you want to see?
I want to see... number 2.
Number 2. Let's see. Ryan wanted to see my lizard, so let me see if I can go get him. See if I can go get this. Let's see if he'll come out willingly.
Horseworms are pretty crazy to learn about. I don't know what a horseworm is, but that makes me think about tapeworms, which are pretty spooky.
Puppy dog.
Svizgard.
Squizgar.
Oh, he's so precious. I love him so much. Can you scritch him? Just give him a little scritch, scritch, scritch. And chomp.
I know, right? That's what I'm waiting for.
Katie says, so chunky. It's a parasite that controls insects and pretty much zombify. Yeah, I think that's the one we're talking about.
He was digging around in his tank.
Oh.
He's a big dirty. Ow! Whoa.
I love him.
Okay. Yeah, get out of my beard.
Look at those talons.
He's going that way now, so.
He's like, I'm over this.
See him?
And he's only like a year and a half, 2 years?
I put his birthday in November, so he'll be 2 years old in November.
Oh, and how long do they live?
A while.
Katie says, so cute.
He's not even half the size that he's going to be when he's full grown.
This guy,
if it's a male.
if it's, oh.
He's got the chuffy going on, so maybe, ow, ow, ow.
Look at that tongue. He's like, I'm pretty sure there's food around here somewhere.
He just ate. Like, I had to feed him because I knew I was going to be getting him out.
You don't want him to be all ham on us?
Yeah. Because I've already taken a bite to my ankle before. It's not fun. Not fun. All right, there you go.
Oh,
You gonna go into bed? You gonna go into bed? Oh, there he goes. Wait for it. Yep.
Rip.
Good
Good
boy, be rations later.
So he's a tegu. What kind of tegu is he?
It's a Argentine black and white.
And from my understanding, these are like literally kind of like how you said earlier. They're the puppy dogs of the reptile keeper kingdom.
Well, if you train them to be, they will be. Like, if you give them attention and make sure they're used to being handled, yes. But if you see one in the wild, leave it the fuck alone. If it's that big, it will rip you open, like, without even a second thought.
I feel like that is excellent advice. Also, if you see any wild animal in the wild, you should probably leave it alone.
Yeah.
But especially one of those.
Yeah, like, because Crater's gonna pick one up and hug it like I did. No, because, I've seen videos, like, I think you sent it to me, or I saw it from someone else, of a full-grown tegu taking on a pack of fucking dogs and winning.
Oh, yeah, I sent that to you.
Yeah, like, he's only ever gotten really aggro for me. He's digging in my bed. He's gonna go to sleep. The dogs, like, the boys let the dogs out when I had them free roaming around. And I went over to him and he started doing the snake tail, but he was in between two boxes, so it sounded like there was someone in there beating on a drum. And yeah, I had to leave him alone for about an hour until he decided to come out of the boxes.
So
before I even tried to touch him, because he was in defensive movement there.
That's cool. So, like, when they go into defense mode, obviously most animals, they don't want to fight if they don't have to, because that's a lot of wasted energy on their part. They're going to run away. But, so, one of its defense mechanisms is to make ruckus with its tail to, like, scare off predators. Do you think that's what they're doing when they do that?
Pretty much, because they puff up, they hiss. When they're, like, at the wild, they'll puff up really big, they'll hiss. They'll try to say, like, I'm a lot bigger than you thought I was. Leave me alone. You're not going to be able to eat. Like, Steve Irwin said it the best. Look at my teeth. Look at how big I am. I'm going to get you. And, you know, if you don't leave me alone.
If you don't go away. Give me a warning, please.
Pretty much.
Katie wants one. I want one too. Look at him. Aww.
Oh, is he over there?
He was right behind your shoulder. You could see his little head pop out.
His tail.
He's trying to get comfy.
Oh, he's so dirty. I got to wash all my stuff now.
Aww. It looks like he's just trying to find a spot to get comfy. Do they, he likes to dig. Do they ever swim or anything like that?
He gets in his water all the time. But, like, I've seen him swim. Like, they are, right now, they're the, oh god, dirty. What's it called? An introduced species or pest species in Florida, so pretty sure you can see him swimming across the swamps and all that kind of stuff.
Is it similar to, like, what happened with, what was it? The
Burmese pythons?
Yeah. They were like a breeder or something, and then when a hurricane came, they all got washed out of the house.
Well, no, people like the big thing that's going on is people are just letting shit go.
Oh my god.
Like it's too big, I can't take care of it, or I can't afford the
That's
food
so
for it.
annoying.
So they're just letting it go. And you like Florida's screwed. They got the nutria rat, they got pythons, iguanas, and techies. Are the 4 big ones there.
They have tokies too.
We got wild bearded dragons there?
No, the toke geckos.
Oh, tokay geckos.
Yeah. Did you hear the story about the lady who thought that kids were in her yard just saying fuck you at her all the time, so she was getting mad. She calls the cops, and the cops are like, there's no one out here. But then they start hearing something say, fuck you, fuck you. And so eventually they find out that it's this little toke gecko, and that's super vocal and shouts out toke, which is where it got its name from.
Yeah.
But if you didn't know it was saying toke, you would totally hear fuck you.
Oh my god.
There's probably some Karen.
Probably.
Like, I can't believe these kids. All hours of the night. Acting like Pokemon out here.
Well, shit, you've heard some of the hisses from different geckos, right?
I have yet to hear Link or a prickly pear make any kind of noise. Like,
yeah, I don't.
Tokes are the only ones that I've heard ever make a noise, but I've been told that they are all vocal.
Yeah, all of them are vocal. The worst ones are tokes and leches. Leches? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Aren't they also like the worst bites too?
Oh yeah, yeah. Toke is nothing compared to a lychee biting you. Like they call them the bulldogs of the geckos for a reason.
Let's look up a picture real quick. Lychee gecko. Whew. Oof.
Look at how big these things get.
Oof, he's a big boy. You got a dog? Well, that's cute. I raise tiny dinosaurs, said
Pretty much.
Night. Oh my god, I love it. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Nevi. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming by.
Later on, Crater, thank you very much.
If you have questions that pop up, come on back over. You can ask your questions. This guy's great, by the way, chat. Clint's Reptiles. He does a lot of, is this the best pet for you? Is this the best reptile for you? He grades them on 5 categories.
He goes into like best starter animals up to like one you need to be truly experienced to have.
I liked the gecko, not the gecko, what was it? The iguana one. He's like, is an iguana the best reptile for you? No, it's not.
No,
They're assholes. They're the worst. I love their little fat
Savannah
bellies.
monitor the right animal for you? No, they're assholes. They shit all over you.
Yep. Oh, that person got hurt.
Yep. So I think tokes and lychees are the only two that don't want that. I will actually draw blood. They look like a what are they called? It's a dog that has a lot of excess
A
skin.
Shar-Pei!
Yeah, they look like a freaking Shar-Pei with all the excess skin and shit coming off them.
I love it. Look at these guys. So the tokes, I freaking love them because they always look surprised. They're like, ah!
Yep.
Their little fat bellies. They come in all kinds of colors, and they bite. They all bite.
All bite. And hiss. And make weird ass noises at you.
This is the one. They say toke. 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 There's a Pokemon actually that they didn't name it Toke, but like the Pokemon is based on this Pokemon. Or
is it?
Reptile, yeah. Well, damn. Sometimes I imagine like, so there is a tarantula like brick and mortar store out in Virginia, fearnottarantulas.com, and they're amazing. They're like one of the best places that you can get tarantulas from. Like if you're having them shipped. But these guys, I just imagine like a tornado comes through or something and it flings a bunch of these tarantulas and their other bugs that they have just around the area. Imagine the ecological chaos that would happen. Most of them would die.
Yeah, I would
they're
say
they're
if they're
not.
launching them.
Yeah. The ones that are web spinners will probably be okay. Anything.
I think most of the slings would be okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because if you look at a sling the wrong way, they'll die. So I have one of these little guys. Wait, where is it? Desert gecko. Not tokay. Desert gecko. No, wait. What do I have, Josh?
Come on. You get this.
Leopard gecko.
There you go. The smiley boys, because they always look like they're smiling when you look at them from the front.
They're so cute. They're all so cute. They really are all so cute. You just get them at the right angle. Like, look at that face. Like, if this walked up to you and they're like, I see you got a fry. Can I have a fry? You'd be like, absolutely. Here. Let me just get you a big one just for yourself.
It looks like the nephew walking up. You got games on your phone? That's what it looks. That's what it looks like.
Look at him. Mine's over there all asleep.
He's always sleeping though.
Yeah. He's a lazy boy. I saw him hunt for the first time ever the other day.
Yeah, they make when they make a noise, it's like oh my god, what is that?
Which one?
It was up on the left side and the face was like, oh, look, it's a fat face on that. Is that just someone's messing around?
I think that's fake.
Photoshop?
Yeah, no, that's fake.
That's a fake one. Okay, that's yeah,
it's crochet. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I'm gonna keep scrolling past that.
That's a cursed image.
Right? If your gecko looks like this, it might not be real. Get your money back. Look at them.
The one below it's winking.
Which one?
I got you, girl.
Oh, yeah. It's like, hey. Oh, what's coming out of the egg? I love him. I wish I could just pick him up and bring him over here. I can pick him up, but I don't want to. I don't like stressing him out. Like my tarantulas, most of them I can hold, but I'm not going to. They don't want to be held. There's no socializing them to get them used to being held. They're invertebrates. That's not a thing that they learn. They don't have that function in them.
When it comes to any type of lizard, you just like, you want to stick your hand in there with like open palm up, and if they crawl onto your hand, you got to bond with them, is what they call it.
Yeah.
And then from that point on, if you stick your hand in there, they'll usually come up to you.
Yeah. Like, he associates my hand with food. And, like, if I tap my finger on the ground next to him, he'll be like, oh, you're feeding me? Where is it? I think he tried to take my finger one time.
You went silent.
Oh, sorry about that. Have you pushed to talk for Discord?
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I tapped my finger and got distracted one time, and he like tried to go for my finger one time, but it was just like I just felt his it's not a beak, but like the tip of his nose just kind of like peck my nail. It startled me. Look at this goofball.
Like the next monitor I want to get is Aki.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
The starters, but Jesus Christ, they're so energetic, and you know, they're just really cool little lizards.
Uh oh, that one's gonna munch on that little thing. Do you still have your Savannah?
Yep. That's Freddy. I've been trying to. I'm getting. Me and Becky are working with him, trying to get him to not be scared of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we got him to tongue feed We can tong feed him now, but as soon as if we open up and like anything bigger than the tong comes in the tank, in his terrarium, he just runs.
Aw. How old is he now?
Let's see. I got him at the October Reptile Expo here. I think in October he'll be 2.
Dang. Is he about the same size as Squid Guard or
He's
Squid
still
Guard?
smaller.
Still?
I think I hopefully got a female that I wanted does because that's what I wanted, and females don't get that big.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping he doesn't get much bigger than he is right now. He's not as big as Squid Guard, no, but he or she is fat.
Yeah. Aw. Look at these guys. They're so cute. Honestly, chat, anything, any kind of wild creature that you show me, I'll probably think is cute, just to be honest. After looking at them long enough and like learning cool things about them, they're all cool and cute in their own way. Sweet little
Yeah, they're
guys.
super cute when they still got their spots, like when they're little babies and their spots are really pronounced.
Look at this dinosaur. How do you feel being the proud papa of a bunch of tiny dinosaurs?
Scared. One day I'm gonna die and they're gonna fucking eat me.
You'll be dead already. If anything, that's the ultimate, I don't know, treat for them?
I guess so. Use my body to give you sustenance.
Yeah. My parting gift to you is me as dinner. So
Hey, that's a Nile monitor. In
yeah,
the top.
I clicked on this and then I saw Kimono Dragon and that made me wonder. So they're loosely related, right? Because
They're in the monitor family.
they're all monitors. Do they all have the same like bacterial bite that'll like?
No.
Okay.
And it's not a bacterial bite with the Komodo dragon. They are actually venomous. They have glands.
Oh, they're actually venomous.
They have glands, just like the beaded lizard and Gila monster. They
See,
do have glands.
I always thought that like because of all the junk that they're eating, that they just get like this obscene amount of like bacteria, and so the slightest bite, I always imagine would just like gangrene you in moments.
Well, it will. Like it's weird because they do have the venom glands, but they are also it also is a bacterial infection that it gives something. And it's really fast acting too because like it said they could take down water buffaloes in like an hour.
Holy crap! What are they gonna do with a water buffalo?
Eat the shit out of it. Like look at that one's eating a goat. Look at how big that is. And usually they're only on the island, so whatever they eat, they're gonna start eating, and that scent is going to attract like 20 of them, and it's like they're gigantic piranhas, and it's horrifying.
Isn't that the only time where they're actual pack animals is when it's dinner time? Otherwise, they're like, fuck off, fuck off, fuck
No,
off.
if it's a female,
Oh
then
yeah,
they're fine. But
maybe.
if other males come to that food, then there's going to be a fight. They're extremely territorial.
Did you know that they, as in the scientists, think that the first creature to have like motherly instincts where like, well, actually not motherly, like the first creatures to both mom and dad take care of their spawn was thought to be some sort of monitor lizard?
No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, because apparently there's like there's this dinosaur, Dimetrodon, I think it is, and there's records of both of them, like male and female, being around a nest and like eggs and stuff, which made the scientists believe that that's probably like them both doing their part to raise young.
I could see it. Like if it was a type of dinosaur or something that didn't lay a clutch of eggs, but only laid like one to two, then yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I think I wonder if these guys, I'm sure these guys do eggs and not live young. I think
Yeah,
savannah lizards, they're live, aren't they?
Savannah monitors? No, I think they're
No,
eggs.
are they?
No, the only reptile I know of that gives birth to live young are rattlesnakes.
There's some sort of horny toad lizard looking thing.
That's a lot of dots. What'd you do? Oh,
Oh,
that's
my
probably your
push
push
to
to talk,
talk.
yeah.
This is probably gonna be weird. Yeah. I think bearded dragons give live birth. Oh, skinks do. That's for sure. That's probably not any problem at all for them.
Trying to click on your stream on this one that looks like a horny toad.
I think it's in mid sploot.
Yeah, that's what is that? Is that Euromastics?
I think those are also ones. It kind of looks like one, huh? What's this?
I want to say.
No, this isn't a Euromastix. But I think that's one of them.
Yeah, that's a type of skink down there, the sleepy lizard and live birth.
So cute. They just look like a bunch of dinosaurs. Just a bunch of dragons and dinosaurs. Huh. I want one of these. An armadillo lizard. Someone
They had
help.
some. They had some. That's because that's a skink. Oh, they had those ones.
The crocodiles?
Yeah, the crocodile skink. They have those at E3.
I want them, but they're like $500.
No, no, the ones that are super expensive are the ones that you're seeing above the snake coming out of the egg up there. The Mexican oh my God, plated lizard, I think is what it's called.
The armadillo?
No, the one down.
Oh.
Like it showed it was right above a picture of like a snake coming out of an egg.
It's gone.
Those Mexican ones are super expensive. What up, nerd?
Nerd.
We're doing animal stuff today.
Look at this
Hopefully
armadillo.
Smexy will be joining.
How's she doing? Is she feeling better?
I don't know. She's probably gonna take a nap or something.
Let's see. I probably have another tarantula I could show you.
This is the one I was talking about, chat. That one.
Let me go grab one of my tarantulas.
Do it. Oh God, here we go into the infinite loop again. Oh. That over here. Put this over here. This is the one I couldn't bring out. Looks just like this one. This is Francis. He is an Amazon treat.
Ooh.
He doesn't look like this, he's more... There we go. That's what it looks like. The greatness. No, they got some beautiful looking ones like this. Look at that. Black and reds on it. This is Python. So let's see. They got the completely black ones. They're so beautiful, but they are expensive to get these ones. I'm doing good, nerd. How you doing? Been a good day.
Oh my word. Aw. Thanks, Big Fatty Nerd. Thank you. Wow, you're one of us now. Shucks.
That's just creepy.
Thank you. I appreciate that follow, sir. Let's see.
Oh, that's good.
Can you see my sweet, sweet angel?
Yeah, grab your camera and kind of pull it, like by the corner, make it just to make it big, so I can bring the mine thing over. Otherwise, it's going to do that stacking upon stacking upon stack. There. There's another creepy crawly.
So this one is another Gamastola. This is a Gamastola acheon, also known as the Brazilian woolly black. Usually it's another really fluffy, dark black tarantula, but its booty is like this reddish color and it's super cool. Normally, she's a really good eater, so I'm gonna drop a kingworm in there and see if we can get her to eat.
See if we can get some takedowns.
When am I gonna get a hognose snake, or when is Josh gonna get a hognose snake? He wants to get one of those, what was it, an Egyptian giant one?
Madagascar giant.
They're massive.
Let's see if I can bring it up on this. They are huge mungus.
I really want to get a hognose snake. They're like, I love their smushed little faces. They remind me of pugs.
As people know, a hognose snake is probably full grown, probably about that big, about 1.5 feet maybe. But they do get fat. But the giants, let's peek this in. Oh god, no, I did something. I broke it. Giants get to about that. You know, they get bigger than that. So it's the hognose that you love, know and love, and then you get that. Then they get big. They still do their hissing.
All right.
Got it.
She a hungry girl. Nom 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 nom, sweet little girl. Half the fun of owning these things is watching them manje.
Yeah? Is that it?
Yeah. She should do a happy dance here soon. It just kind of looks like a bunch of dirt and fur. And then my RGB for my computer.
Yeah, we can see that in the back.
Is that better? Is that too dark? Oh, no, she's leaving. She's like, fuck this light.
Trying to cover her hole? Is that what she's doing?
So she just made this little burrow the other day, so I think she's trying to take it out of there. That way she doesn't leave, like, pieces of gunk behind in her house. Tarantulas are actually pretty tidy when it comes to that stuff. Like, they don't want gross stuff. Just chilling where they sleep and eat and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's hope she doesn't try to crawl out.
Put him away, because Squiz Guy just took a big old deuce.
Oh. No, don't come out. Are you gonna come out? Don't come out. Be a good girl. She's so beautiful, you guys. You guys, isn't she beautiful? Every time I see a hognose pretend to die, I just remember Vampire from Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, dying in that 1992 movie.
That's the only bad thing is if your pet hognose does that to you, that means that he is so horrified that he's
Yeah,
doing it.
like he'll probably give himself a heart attack there soon if he's flipping over and doing all that.
Oh, it's a hap dance.
Happy dance. Look at that little booty. Look at that booty go. That's one happy booty. She actually recently shed probably like 3 weeks ago. So this is probably the biggest meal that she's had. They kind of like snakes. You don't have to feed them too often. So like the bigger they get, the less they actually eat.
Uh-oh. Okay.
There you go. Just trying to keep her in there because she likes to walk around the top. And I have the glass open.
You got to spread that web around just so other friggin' things don't come and try to eat her food.
Yep. So that little furry booty that she has and all those like little furry legs, those are urticating hairs. This one, I don't think her urticating hairs are that bad. Like she's never kicked them at me, but I have made the mistake of trying to dump her dirt into a bigger enclosure when I rehoused her, and like just going in there and scooping it, and immediately I realized that I fucked up.
This is a bad decision.
Their hairs aren't super bad. They just make you itchy. And that's not true for everything. Aw. Iris unlurks for a minute, scrolls up, shrieks, relurks. Her hairs aren't super bad, but like if anybody's touched like one of those cactuses that have the super fine little ear, or like what's a fiberglass? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Or like
Which is
fiberglass.
itchy.
Yeah.
Made the mistake of waking the child up. Now he's trying to get out of his terrarium.
Okay, gotta tap out. I
Guys, it
can't
was like,
handle
what?
this. Aw. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate you coming by and giving me the lurk
Like
and
one arachnid I really want to get is a
checking
giant
this
forest
out.
scorpion.
Ooh, that would be. I don't have any scorpions. I want one. That'd be great.
They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice.
I just want to pet her. Like, look at that smooth brown hair on her booty.
You don't do that. Don't do that.
I think she's over us, observing
Yeah.
her.
Yep, she's like, I'm going back in my hole.
Oh, look at that. Look at that string of web. So that happy dance that she's doing, they actually do that to lay down web so other creatures don't come and just try to take her food away. Like there's a lot of very scavengery insects and stuff out there. So when they move across that web, they get stuck. And as she's moving, she'll even like put down a little bit of her urticating hairs to make it just really not worth anyone's while to try to get her shit. Sometimes they'll even like take a bite out of something, immobilize it, and then just leave it there, go lay down a bunch of hairs and webs, and then come back to it like 10 minutes later when its venom kicks in. Fun fact about tarantulas, none of them are deadly. They're just really big and really spooky. Oh, hey, Ghost Man. My alert didn't go off, but thanks for the follow. Thank you. Ghost Man at 9:33. He's here checking out the spookies. I would hate to get bit by one of these guys. Like, so this is a new world. This species originates from, I want to say Brazil, but yeah, Brazil. It's a Brazilian woolly tarantula. So New World tarantulas, their venom isn't potent like what we would think.
It's almost like just a bee sting.
It would be comparable if it wasn't for its fucking inch fangs.
No, I meant that just the venom
Yeah, the
is like a bee.
venom.
Is like a bee. Is like getting stung by a bee. But fuck that. Getting tagged by two. That's like sticking two nails in your arm.
Yeah, that's the part that does not sound fun whatsoever.
No, it really fucking.
And most tarantulas, they dry bite. They have the venom, but they're not going to waste it on you because they know they're not going to be eating you. If you get bit by a tarantula, that is purely because you done goofed.
Yeah. Like the ones we have here in Arizona, like you can get bit by them all you want, unless if you're allergic to them, you're gonna have some problems.
Mm-hmm.
But the tarantulas we have here aren't gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Now the ones in Africa,
yeah. So anything,
the old worlds,
any old world tarantula, they also can't kill you. The only thing that would actually kill you if a tarantula were to bite you is if you had an allergic reaction to the venom. But it by itself won't kill you. Even a pokey, so there's this species of Indian spider or tarantulas that they're super venomous, but they still won't kill you. They will make you wish you were dead, but the venom essentially makes your muscles seize up, like wherever like the local area that they bit you is at, and you could be having muscle spasms for like 6 months to a year later, and there's no anti-venom because you go to the doctor, they're gonna be like, well, what the fuck were you doing with an Indian tarantula in your house?
yeah.
Which I actually have a couple of those suckers. I have
Didn't
two
they
of
ban
those.
some of them?
Yeah, but it wasn't because of like the potency or anything like that. They banned them because the area that they're from, a lot of people are going and wild catching them and taking them out of their natural environment. All the tarantulas I have were all born here, and their parents were born here, and their parents' parents were born here, and they're all like, they get sourced from reputable places that's what they do all of their life. A lot of people will just rip these suckers out of nature and be like, oh no, yeah, here you go, $20.
And the messed up part about the tarantula hobby is that, like, let's say there's a tarantula over here that's going to cost like $2,000, which there probably is one. Like, let's say you go to Asia, Africa, wherever it's actually from, they're like $20.
Yep. It's just basically black market stuff. It's terrible. But the pokies, the Pestilithera, the area specifically that they're from is like this mountainous, foresty, but like at the same time like shrubby area, and that area is actually getting plowed down as part of like agriculture and just people putting up buildings and shit. So the species is actually slowly and steadily going extinct because they don't have trees or anything like that to live in that they normally would. It got to the point where they're starting to find some of the species in caves in areas that they don't normally ever go to. And like some of these tarantulas, like one of the species of pokies, they have such a integral part of the ecosystem that they're actually guard dogs for little frogs. They'll protect the little frogs and their brood, and in exchange they'll get food from the various ants and other insects that try to eat the frog's eggs. And it just kind of like has this balance. It gets the tarantula food, the tarantula protects its froggy young, and the froggy young get to go live. Probably eats a few of them, to be honest, but you know.
I'm waiting for the circle of life to start playing in the background.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. This one is my second most recent tarantula.
Really? What's your most recent one? Like, what's the last one you went and got? Because I know it's been a while.
The last one that I have purchased is a... shit, what's it called? Machala. Actually, I have it right here. Let me show you. Try not to get my finger bit. Okay. This is a Pamphobetus machala. This one's going to be a little harder to see. This is a Pamphobetus machala, also known as the bird-eating, I want to say sunburst spider. Let me pull up a picture for you.
They would get that big?
Oh yeah, bird eater.
Not that one. That's the purple. That's the one I think we both want.
This is a mature male.
They turn purple?
Yeah, they come in different shades. So this is a purple, this is a pink, but it's the same species. This is the little baby, and that's what I got.
Oh, it doesn't look like that. Oh, that's the one you got. Yeah. I'm forgetting there's a delay on your stream.
Oh, this is hard.
The ones I really like that almost look exactly like that are the ones with they're pumpkins or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, the Hapopelma Columbia.
Yeah, but they're super hard to keep alive.
Yeah, I still haven't had one. Let's give this little sucker. So this one, it's a bird eater. It's gonna get pretty big. It actually needs to get rehoused already. No, I dropped it the wrong way.
Looks like your camera's breathing. This is actually kind of cool. It'll like unfocus and focus back. Unfocus and focus back. Uh-oh.
I need to open it. Uh-oh. There we go. I think it feels it. Maybe if I turn off this light, not brighten it. Ooh, that's better. Is that better? Oh, it's making mistakes. Oh.
There you go. If you leave your ring light off, it's actually pretty nice. Oh, fall. Yeah! Mistakes were made. Opportunities were taken.
Yep.
A life has been lost today. But none shall go to waste.
None. I believe somebody in your chat said it's the circle of life.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to get you like an actual camera.
Oh, I know. I want to get a Canon so bad. One of my goals is to be able to save up enough money from streaming to get like an actual, like a legit camera, and then be able to put some of these beautiful babies on the YouTubes.
Like that's what I've been doing. Like any money I've made off of Twitch, because I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I enjoy it for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. It's like being a masochist, I guess. But any money I've made off of it, I've all put back into it.
Yeah, same.
Like I'm actually next month I have another game giveaway coming up.
Uh-huh.
And we'll see what I get and who gets what.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, no, I've actually been really enjoying it as well. It's weird though, because like, we play games all the time, but there's like even the simplest games when you're streaming, it takes a lot of brain power. Like, I don't know what it. I think it's because like I want to make sure that I'm responding to everybody and I'm making sure to multitask, and so I'm like thinking about what I want to say. I'm doing the thing. I'm trying to make sure it's at a good angle. Like, I don't try to like do too much. I probably could do more, but like the experiences that I've had has been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Streaming.
seriously, what I've streaming has done for me as actually as being an old man, people always say once you're like 30, how do you make friends? I've made so many friends doing streaming. Like I got
Yeah.
Ghost here, I got Nerd, who I consider, close friends. It's fucking been amazing.
Yeah, Nerd, he just said streaming takes a lot of energy. Not as easy as it seems, just looking
Oh
at it
hell.
from the outside. That is so true. Because, like, before I started streaming, I actually didn't watch a lot of streamers because I kind of felt like it was annoying just watching somebody talk about, like, just whatever all day. But then I started watching, it started with Saikuno. And then from Saikuno, I branched off, and then I found, like, Whippy and Lycium. And these guys are all playing GTA, and I don't even like GTA. I literally started watching these people because I liked the amount of energy and effort that they were putting in and how much fun they were having, and like their interactions with chat. And then I started doing that, and I met a bunch of really cool people. Like, just from straight from the get go, the Spooky Gentleman has been an amazing person to chat with. Iris Amelia, who's in our chat right here, she's absolutely fantastic, and her content's like so great and wholesome, and like her stories are always like, wow, like it almost gives you goosebumps how like the universe works in mysterious ways type of stuff. There's this guy Bronner that I was like chatting with yesterday, who he's regularly in my chat, and I finally got a chance to watch his. Just so happened that he was running a little bit late, and it matched up perfectly for me to catch him. And his shit's amazing. Like, he's over here doing karaoke, and he's teaching people Tagalog, and like the the creativity that people have is like amazing, and I love it.
Yeah, it's once you get into like getting past the big streamers like Shroud,
Yeah.
uh, all them and stuff like that, that just all they do is play video games and chat and chat. And you find people that like the guy that made my emotes, like he streams doing art, and some of the shit he does is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like when you get around people just playing video games to seeing the actual creativeness that is in Twitch and Facebook gaming and YouTube and all that stuff, it's actually pretty fucking nice.
Right. I'm really excited for this little guy. Sorry, going back to my tarantula. I'm really excited for this little guy to grow up. I get so stressed out when they're this small.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you can see the size because the worm you feed him's only about what, not even an inch long.
Yeah, it's maybe the size of my pinky nail.
Yeah, and that shows how small that spider, that tarantula is.
Comparison. Worms. Ew.
Yeah, so that tarantula is probably what, about an inch in diameter right now.
Uh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. If you go from the booty to its head, it's about an inch. If you look at it in the way that the community does, it's like 2 inches from diagonal foot
Oh,
to foot.
diagonal, yeah.
Yeah. Diagonal foot to foot would be like 2 inches. This tarantula is like maybe $200.
Jesus.
She needs to get rehoused though. Like, she'll be fine in here for a little while longer. I had to put in some what are they called? The ground crew. What are they called?
Oh, your spring cleaners, the
Yeah,
springtails.
I had to throw some of those in there because she likes to bury some of her food. So like she dug all that out. And then she buries stuff, and then she renovates it again and redoes it all. It looked really nice for a little bit there, and then she decided she didn't like it. That's my starburst. My starburst beauty girl.
Like I couldn't believe how much some of these tarantulas were.
Oh,
I couldn't. Like when we were in there with you and you were buying them, I'm just like, good God.
yeah. Not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
No,
But like even then, some of the tarantulas, like I can't. Like as much as I want some of them, I can't justify it.
focus. I got to focus. Yeah, it started doing the thing again. All right, so who should I bring out next? Well, I only got 2 left. You want my littlest one or my biggest one?
You're whittle.
Smallest? We go to Patsy. Ooh.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna get one of my true spiders while you're grabbing Patsy.
Patsy's the only one that might actually get me. Yeah, that's an Elgato. Anybody like a piece of pie? This is probably the most docile snake that I have.
Is she a ball python?
This is Patsy, my pastel ball python.
Ah.
The little girl.
Shh. You're fine.
Just shed too, so you can't see it on camera. Can't.
She,
Like you can see how her yellows, but in person it's completely different.
for a fellow snake owner, you can tell that she has that shine or that shimmer to her.
The iridescence, yeah.
Ugh,
Right now she's looking at me like, where's my food?
I'm
Where is-
itchy. I got itchy.
Uh-oh. Why are you itchy?
Benefits of spiders.
Oh no. She got you
I-
with they got you with the urticatings?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't any of the ones I have out here because I purposely grabbed ones that weren't itchy, like super itchy. It's I moved my Mexican red knee, and that one like. I walked past her cage one time. She recognized that something big walked by and just started kicking a cloud of hairs up in the air. I have like a book that sits over the top of her cage just because she likes to kick hair randomly.
Which one was the one that was using its fangs to open up the
Oh yeah
Thanks for the
yeah
lurk, nerd. Like she had one that was actually trying to get out of its tank
yeah.
with its fucking fangs.
Yeah, that's my oh shit. These names are so hard to say. Amemphipelma.
Not a brachypelma.
No, it's the same species as the blonde-haired Sonoran Desert one, but it's basically a Samani. It has like little stripes on it. I could actually pull a picture up. A faunapelma. There you go. A faunapelma.
Yeah, I bought this one. She was tiny, tiny. Now it worried me because when it comes to baby snakes, I don't trust. You know, it's hard to trust yourself with anything that's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And the first
Thank you
fucking
for
thing
the
she
lurk,
did was
nerd.
I was
You're the
stupid
best.
and I got one of the thermostats that like adhere to the side.
Oh.
And of course, she tried climbing up it, and I woke up the next morning. She was all coiled up, and this big old fucking thermometer was just on her neck.
Did she get pink belly? Pink neck?
It was just on her neck. So it took me and Becca about an hour using what's it called? like petroleum jelly, trying to get it off. And it came off, and now she's getting big.
Wait, like she was actually coiled around the
Yeah,
light?
no, the thermostat,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
thermometer in there
yeah.
was
Okay.
stuck to her neck. The adhesive, she tried to like climb up it. It
Oh.
fell off and stuck to her.
Oh no.
So yeah, we had to get all that off. And like every time you would pull, she would like try to coil up around you. So it was a process.
Shake my head.
We don't use those anymore, ever again.
Yeah. We've
Nasty
learned
upside down.
we've learned that we always want to use thermostats and bottom pads.
Yep. Never. And if you are wanting to own a snake and you're first time owner, and they say, "Here's a rock. This rock heats up and will keep your snake warm."
Don't do it.
Throw that fucking shit away if it came with whatever you have.
And never shop
or
there again.
Do not buy it. Yeah. Because that will kill lizards, that will kill snakes, because it gets too hot and the animal doesn't know better than to just get off of it.
Yeah.
So.
Even tarantulas, funny enough, like I think because these things are cold-blooded that they want to go towards that warm. Like a lot of these animals, they don't want to be in the sunlight. They don't want to be exposed, but if they can get that little bit of sunlight, like that little warm ray to like get their blood nice and warm, they're going to go for it. And tarantulas are no different. Like whenever I have my window open, I see all the tarantulas just like up in the corner trying to get just that little bit of light.
Yeah, so the easiest way to catch a tarantula, here in Arizona anyway, is wait till about fall, go camping with a campfire. You'll get visits from friends because they want to get warm next to the fire.
Tarantulas are people too, guys.
And the only thing that, like, when it comes to ball pythons, like having this ring light on is not that good because they spend most of their life inside termite mounds, waiting for night to go out and hunt. So they do have the infrared pits in their face. See it.
You good boy.
She doesn't want you to see her pits.
Her pits. Yeah, ball pythons are the teddy bears of the snake kingdom.
I wouldn't say that. I've seen some really angry ones.
Yeah, I mean every animal has a different personality. But like mine, I have a little ball python. It's just a normal form, and her name's Cupcake, and she's spicy.
Try to get you.
All the time. She's always hungry, or like she's always hunting, and like I feed her a medium rat maybe every 3 weeks, but like I just fed her today, and I can guarantee you in like 2 days she's gonna be out like, hey, I see you walking past my cage. Let me size you up.
Because the young ones are always hungry. Like Cassie, I feed her maybe once a month because I won't even get a rat for her unless I see her hunting one night. Because if she's out and about hunting, that means she's hungry, so you get her. But people have told me that, you need to feed her more than that. And it's like, no, because she's not losing any weight. And it's just the older a snake gets, the less they want to eat because their metabolism slows way down.
Yeah. Mine also recently took up perching. I have this log that's like real close to a night light, not a night light, like a ceramic lamp. And she'll just like crawl up there and just chill right there, as happy as could be.
Nice. What are you doing? That's my beard. It's not a tree. It's not a bush for you to go hide in.
Yes, it is.
The last time I pulled out Francis, he didn't try to strike me, which was really cool. But like when I first got him home, I pulled him out of the snake bag and I was putting him in his temporary home, and he almost got me. He hit my beard like 5 times, and I was holding him out like this.
Oh wow!
And he literally like grabbed my beard times. But that's with ATVs. That's a big thing. People always tell you is like if it's warm and moving, they're gonna try to get it.
Yeah, your beard's basically an animal.
This one's a good girl. She's never tried to buy. She's tried to get me. Like she's hit the top of the tank, thinking my hand was a rat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one, my two old ladies. Those are the only two that haven't done that. Like none of them have ever bitten.
She's so pretty. Look at that color. You said she was a pastel?
She's pastel, so she's got some really bright yellows along her belly and a dark yellow in here. The only bad thing is they kind of grow out. Like when she was smaller, when I first got her, every part that's not black was super bright yellow. Super bright yellow. But the older they get, they just starts to darken. Like some of the like if you see a banana ball python as a baby, they look purple. But the older they get, they start darkening.
They turn yellow?
Banana, yeah, yellowish orange.
From purple.
Yeah, it's weird.
I believe it though, because like my tarantulas, they change colors.
Yeah, like with albinos, it's really bad. Like a fresh-born albino ball python looks completely purple and orange.
Is it
Just
because
the whites are like that?
Is it because you can see their blood?
Pretty much. And as they grow, the skin gets thicker and it darkens and it just turns white.
That's cool.
Like most of the people in my chat have probably seen Nani. It's mine and Becca's albino ball python.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time for you to go back home.
She's like, no stimulation. I love that Cthulhu tapestry. It's great.
That was Miss Patsy right there. And yeah, I mainly get female snakes because they get the biggest.
Yeah. They get chunk.
They get real big.
Does she ever push the lid off? Cause
No, I got locks on it.
Oh, okay. Is that what you were just clipping on right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, my cupcake decided that she was gonna break her clip. One time Blaine literally had to call me home from Ryan's house because she got out.
Cupcake had gotten out.
And she went underneath the dish rack that was on the counter. She was just under there, and Blaine had no idea what was going on, but his dog was like, ruff, 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 like hopping up, and she's like that little sheepoo, so she's like springy, but she can't quite get up there, and like, she's just alerting him like crazy. And he saw it, and he's like,
Yeah, poor Blaine probably had a fucking heart attack from that.
pretty much. Oh, look at that shimmer.
Yeah, these are the rainbow boas, the Brazilian rainbow boas. I want one really bad. They're not that expensive compared to other ones, but for this one, I have to have a setup with a fogger and all kinds of stuff because these are ones that they can die if you don't get their humidity right.
If you get one and decide you need to give me one, I won't be upset.
I'm either going to be getting one of these or like one of the snakes I've wanted my entire life. One of these. Emerald tree boa.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Or a green. It's either going to be this or a green tree python.
I want a black Mexican king snake.
I know, I remember you talking about that the other day.
Yeah. That one really sticks out real bad. I want one. I also really like, I don't know what they're called, but they, the only way I can describe them is they're like, tiger or cat eye stones.
Oh, a cat eye snake? A cat snake?
Well, maybe, like, you know, have you seen a cat eye stone? It's like a tan brown color.
Yeah.
Like that second one. No.
Which one?
Over? Up? It's a little delayed, I think. It's
this one right here?
It's the second one in all of the results.
The one that's an actual cat?
Yeah. No, it's not this. What's it called? They're real pretty. I need to figure out what it's called.
Does anyone that we know of on YouTube or anything have it?
I know of a person that has it, but not on YouTube, no. They're on Instagram. The old employee from E3.
Oh, he fucking has one?
Yes, he has such pretty snakes.
The hell is it?
Hey, Lucky Butt. What is going on? Don't punch me, please. No.
Let's do this. I just spelled that wrong, but okay.
Oh, you know what? The thing I'm thinking of, it's called Tiger Eye Stone.
Like, eventually, I do want to get a copperhead.
Aren't those like super venomous?
Compared to other they can put a hurting on you, and if you're allergic, they'll kill you. But
Oh man, that's pretty.
There are some venomous snakes I really.
Have you looked at any of the
Copperhead right there? Look at this copperhead. It's so fucking pretty.
Have you looked at any of the morphs for garter snakes?
Yeah.
Some of them are gorgeous, like the red and blue one. Like that's insane to me.
And the reason I want garter snakes is because they're one of the only snake breeds that you can actually multi-house. You can house multiples together.
Look
and
at
the females are so much bigger than the fucking males.
Yeah, that's super pretty.
Wow.
I love that. I love like those multicolored snakes. He has one of those too on Instagram.
Yes, he does. Like, I'd love to own a cobra, but you have to, like, in order to house the deadly venomous snakes like that, you actually have to have, like, a snake room that cannot be escaped.
Mm-hmm. And, like, years and years of experience and a book with a plan on what you're going to do if you get bit. And you have to have the anti-venom ready or know where to get the anti-venom.
Is this a garter snake? It's a garter snake.
It might be. Garter snakes, they come in some really awesome colors. Like, there's a bunch of California garter snakes that... Yeah, that one. That's real.
Which one?
Oh, the, like, sky blue, red...
Oh, this one?
Uh-huh. Like, obviously, they're doing some stuff with, like, filters on the pictures to make them pop more, but, like, those are real colors that they have.
Ooh, one of the venomous snakes I will own one of these days is a eyelash viper.
Eyelash viper?
Oh, hey, look, they're right there.
One moment. You're still scrolling?
They come in some bad colors from, like, dark reds to very light blues.
Yeah. Doesn't Chandler have one of those? Or a couple?
Yes, he has like 2 or 3 of them.
The green ones, right?
Are they green or blue?
I want to say that they're green or yellow. I think he has like 2 of them that are different colors that he housed in the same enclosure. Or maybe 3 of them. It's been a minute. Oh, yeah. Mexican.
There we go.
Mexican king
This
snake.
is the one I want. The red, black, and yellow.
Oh.
Which one did you want? Mexican?
Mexican king snake.
Oh, look. Yummy. But this is why they'll end up eating parts of themselves. Like this right here. Like it'll bite like onto the tail, and they'll keep eating, and it'll go up,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll start swallowing the tail too.
Yep.
Let's see.
Wow. Nature, you
Mexican black.
scary.
There you go. Iridescence on them.
Mm-hmm. So pretty. I don't know what it is, but like pitch black animals, like I feel like they're so stunning.
There's another one that's pure black, and it's non-venomous, but it's from the cobra family,
Mm-hmm.
and they're in Mexico, and that's one that I want, but I cannot remember the damn name.
I love them. It makes me think about millipedes. I almost bought a bunch of millipedes once just because they were really big, long millipedes that would like turn into like little circles in the soil. But
Yeah.
they require a very high amount of humidity that I wasn't prepared to, at that time, be able to supply. Ooh, it's that.
What?
Go up. It's a Mexican black king snake, but it's like brown. It's right above where it says, where Clint's Mexican black tree snake thumbnail is.
Oh, this right here.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
rainbow. That's a rainbow boa.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super pretty. I love that color. Like, I want a cat that's color. That is that color. I can speak.
That's that orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's these right here.
Oh, look, you're so needy.
Like, look at. Okay,
Wow.
they got the flash perfect on that one.
Yeah, I love it. I want it. Look at that.
Rainbow go. Oh, these are the ghost versions. Of pure white. Where all the colors been like right out of them.
Mm-hmm. No,
Like these right here, I really want one of these. It's a red-tailed boa.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no red on it whatsoever. Like these ones. These are the ones that like I see so many people have those ones
So
that are like
pretty.
white with the red tails.
Yeah. That's so cool. Like, people breeding lizards and reptiles and stuff, like, they really figured out how to master that, oh, what was it called? It's not Mavlov or Pavlov or any of that. The guy who figured out traits and like the recessive and dominant genes and like you put into
Yeah.
a grid, like they really figured out how to do that stuff.
Yeah. There's a ball python out there called a stormtrooper because it's completely white and black.
That's so cool.
But they are like $20,000.
Ooh, you want to see a tarantula that I really want?
Yeah.
Look up P. Victori.
That.
1 second. P. Victori. Yeah. With an I. This is called the Darth Maul tarantula.
Yep. It's fucking red and black.
Uh-huh. I want
Oh, God,
one. They're like $300. Hey X, hi, hello, hi. We're talking about our exotic animals today. So Night369, if you haven't given him a follow, you might want to. He has a lot of reptiles, and I have a lot of spiders and creepy crawlies. And we're just kind of sharing what we have and information about them and our wish lists.
That's not the right one.
Envision? Why spiders? Why spiders? I love spiders. Okay, so I don't know about you, Josh, but I fell in love with tarantulas and spiders and invertebrates and stuff like that because, and I was never like that. It's just one day I found this YouTube channel, The Dark Den, and I would watch it and I was like, oh, no way. That's creepy. Like, like give me the chills. And then like I would see him do feeding and like housing and building enclosures and like the difference between all the different colors of species. And then next thing you know, I was at E3 Ever Evolving Exotics, which is on like Grant and
Grant
what
and
like
Columbus, pretty much.
in
It's in between
Columbus.
Silver Bell and Columbus.
And we walked in there, and I think, were you there, Josh?
Yeah.
We walked in there, and they had tarantulas full setup, ready to go. Like, you just pay the cost, take it home, and it's ready. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I've been watching this YouTube channel for like every single episode that he put out for like years, and I want one. I wasn't afraid of them anymore. And so I picked up one, and the next thing you know, that turned into 3, and now I'm at 30. But you know, age is just a number. And
I got the one you really want up right now.
I do. I want one of these. The aged of Amantha, I think is what it's called. They're the psychedelic tarantula. They're all like shiny and iridescent. You have 30 spiders? I mean, tarantulas, if you don't count actual spiders. Tarantulas and true spiders are different.
Did you get your true spider out?
I do. I have one right here.
All right.
Closes the door and runs away.
All right. Where's your thing at?
So,
Right there.
this
All right.
spider is commonly mistaken for a black widow.
And I got to refresh because I didn't have it up, so it froze. I got an ad. Damn it. All right. Whenever you are ready. Like that song, you got to make it big. Now these are what'll give me the creep crawlies. Yeah, Jen, yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Nope. So this little girl decided that she wanted to hitch a ride on my shoulder while I was in the shower. And I have 30 tarantulas, and I shrieked. And I swiped it off of me, and it hit the wall, and it fell into the bathwater. And then it died. And then I got another one that also decided to join me in the bath. This is the same species. This isn't a black widow, even though it kind of looks like one. You can tell it's not a black widow because black widows have much sharper legs. Like their legs are super sharp. And if you notice, its butt is like kind of matte color, and black widows are really like plastic looking. Like, they remind me of nightmares dipped in latex.
They're super shiny.
Super duper shiny. This is actually called an Arizona black hole spider. Let me see. Let me get this cord down here.
She's probably still speaking. Just she doesn't have a headband.
I was just moving it. Yep. So this is a black hole spider in Arizona, and probably in Texas and other places where there's like desert and shrubs. These you typically don't see these guys. They stay in their hole. They rarely come out, and if they do come out, they're either mating or they're just sticking their legs out to catch whatever crawled into its web and pull it back in. If you notice, its web is like really chaotic and like I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's not tidy. It's a mess. What it does is it lays that around a hole around the entry to its burrow. And then when something crawls in it, even just the slightest little hair, it'll hop out, grab it real quick, and get it stuck on there. And then just drag it in slowly.
Oh, it's another species of trapdoor spider, pretty much.
It's considered a crevice spider.
Crevice.
Yep. So it's kind of like a black hole, like a kind of a trap door, but they don't make any doors. They just make funnels. Oh no, I dropped its food. And it is hungry.
That's pretty cool. Has it tried to make a burrow yet, or does it like take over someone else's?
It typically just finds a crevice. It'll find a crevice and be like, well, I'm gonna live here now. They typically live for like 2 years. Sometimes if they have good conditions, they can live longer. But a big difference that you'll notice between a true spider, such as this one, and a tarantula is, if you notice, this one's really putting thought into this. Like, tarantulas are like, let me bite this and ask questions later. This one's like, can I eat this? Do I have enough space in my belly to eat this? I could just wrap it up and save it for later. And then it literally will. It'll take a bite of it to kind of paralyze it, and then it'll start wrapping it up. And if it's full, it'll wrap it up just barely to the point of death and leave it there, just barely alive, so it doesn't go bad until it's ready to eat it.
Spiders are fucked.
Yeah. Oh, you see it? Oh, it's not there yet. It's starting to pull string on my side.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes. Kind of looks funny from the back end. Like, maybe I should put a disclaimer that this is 18 plus.
If it's wrapping it, it's going to stick it to its web.
Yep, and look at all of that silk that comes out. That's a whole lot of silk. Like, this thing is laying it down compared to the tarantulas. The tarantulas have silk. They lay web, but not nearly to the extent of like some of these true spiders. Envision, I'm gonna be lurking. This is terrifying. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming over. Have an awesome stream. I will. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty rare that we do these. So when Night invited me to join, I was like, heck yeah, because I'm the one that has the creepy crawly, like 8-legged, 6-legged type of creatures. Night over here, he has the snakes and the reptiles, and our friend Becca, she has the frogs and like the reptilians.
Yeah, I wish she was feeling better. Yeah, no, when she came over to get me to do all bank crap, she was.
Yeah. Maybe next time. I was really excited to see Penguino though.
Yeah, he's gotten big.
Oh, big old boy. Look at that. It's like he's just taping it down.
Pretty much.
I'm glad they're tiny. Like,
yeah.
Like, honestly, spiders can be pretty creepy, especially if they're not on, like, the other side of plastic or glass or something. Like, when I see something big on my wall, I'm like, ooh, that's going outside. And, like, I get, like, my heart starts pitter-pattering, and I'm like, where's my ketchup? Where's my ketchup?
That's the only reason I don't like wolf spiders, is because wolf spiders will jump at you when they see you coming towards them.
Yeah. They're just playing with you like a little puppy. I have a wolf spider.
No. And they can walk on water. Oh, I hate it.
A lot of spiders they can actually walk on water just because their flesh is like phobic. And so, like, the hydrogen bonds, there's not enough of them for the amount of surface area on their legs to pull them down.
Yep. Same with grasshoppers. When I used to go fishing in Oklahoma, I'd get a handful of grasshoppers and throw them into wherever I was going to go fishing. And if I saw them getting sucked down, I'm like, okay, this is a good spot.
Wow.
Just feeding the fish.
Pretty much. The circle circle of life.
Yep. It's a little sooner than it should be.
Look at her taking a bite.
I gotta say though, when it comes to arachnids, I would much rather have a tarantula crawl on me than a fucking actual spider.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it's terrifying to see a big ass hairy spider, especially when you're not expecting it. But I can see a big ass hairy spider. If a big ass hairy spider was under a blanket, I would be able to see that big ass hairy spider move my blanket. You don't see one of these. This thing is like, let me zoom out. Like, that could just be sitting in a roll of toilet paper and you wouldn't know it. It wouldn't bite you. If you spun the toilet paper, it would fall out and run away for dear life. But, like, no.
Very much so, no.
This thing was on my arm when I was trying to shower. Not this one, but one of these. This one, I didn't even know what it was. I was cleaning out I was cleaning something out and it got in the bath water.
Yeah,
And
no, like the only spiders I would ever keep would be a garden spider or a jumping spider, one of the big ones.
oh yeah, a regal jumping spider.
Yep. I also really like the orb weavers. I just don't like how you see them.
At the last minute as you're running through them.
It's always when you stop running and you're walking, you look back, talk to your friends, and look forward, and you stop, and it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, it's like an SCP that just appears in front of your face when you stop walking.
Hang on 1 second. I wanted to show you my little Wolfie Wolf.
Cool.
Enthusiasm, much wow.
No. No. Ugh. I think this looks like it's gonna get you. Did you know wolf spiders are a breed of huntsman?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at those eyeballs. Look at his
Is it on me? I feel like it's on me.
Look at it. Ah. I feed this guy very well. This thing was tiny. I had to feed these like tiny little baby crickets. And then I just kept feeding him, and now he's getting bigger and bigger, and soon he'll be able to take on the world. I love him so much. He's my favorite. He's my favorite wolf spider that I own.
The only wolf spider that you own.
Yeah, don't tell him that. When I had him, he only had he was missing one leg. He's regenerated it since then.
That takes at least 4 or 5 molts too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Alrighty, well, that's nice. Oh, he's all resting. He's relaxing. So I'm just gonna chew on.
He walks away like this woman won't leave me alone. What is your obsession with watching me eat?
Pretty much. She's like, I'm just gonna eat my spaghettis and meatball over here by myself. Thank you.
Ugh. Nerd lurked at the right time, man. Jesus. Ugh.
I love them.
I don't get what it is. Like I can watch tarantulas do stuff, but when I see a true spider doing shit, I'm just like, oh no. I don't know. A little higher.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. All right, let me go grab my last one.
It's funny too because I feel like everybody has that species that's like, nope.
Frogs again. Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in and watching all these creepy collies. I know, like, this is not a lot of people's cup of tea, and you're brave for being curious, so good on you. I feel like the more you look at them and the more exposure you have, the less scary or creepy they get, and the more interesting, curious you become about them. If anybody wants to check out really cool videos about tarantulas or just maybe just the hobby in general, check out The Dark Den on YouTube. Petco, he's this Ukrainian or Croatian, maybe? I think he's Ukrainian. He has an amazing collection. And he's like just this cool dude that skates and like likes to take care of exotic invertebrates. He has all kinds of stuff. And after watching some of the stuff that he does and like talking about the things that he talks about, and like it's not even all about tarantulas, it's just like this dude sharing a part of something that he's interested in, and his enthusiasm gets you hyped about things that you're like, give me a flamethrower, like, now, please. Oh, Blaine, thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Oh, my Blaney butt. He has to live with this stuff.
This is Madame Echo.
Madame Echo?
She got big. I know you saw her when I bought her, because you guys were there.
Holy.
Ooh.
Is that the same snake?
Yep. This is Echo, that baby freaking boa that I bought.
Nani? Oh, I love her color too. I love that shade of brown. Like, she could be in some leaves and you would not know it.
No, you wouldn't be able to see her. I didn't see the little one when she was buried one day and she almost got me.
Oh, wow.
Because it was feeding day and they all know it.
Yay, less scary.
Which is why it took a little extra longer for me to get her out today. Ow, that's my thumb. Because it is feeding day today. But I wasn't going to feed any of them before showing them because then they might regurgitate and that's never a good thing.
Yeah. I made a mistake and I fed Cupcake right away when I got home.
Ow. Yeah. This one is super strong.
She looks like it.
Like, you wouldn't think a snake this big would be able to hurt you, but like when she first wrapped around my fingers just now, it hurt a little bit.
It looks like she's crushing your fingers.
No. She's just, that's where her base is. That's why when she's full grown, you don't put boa constrictors around your neck.
Yeah.
You try to get, because they'll anchor around your neck and they will choke you out. You try to get them to anchor around her, like your waist or shoulder or something. Never somewhere that's gonna, you know,
kill you.
Pass out.
Yeah, I kind of learned that just with a ball python, because the bigger they get, the stronger they are. And they're not like purposely trying to choke you. They're literally just they're literally just like, I'm holding on, but their holding on is pure muscle.
Yep.
Oh, thank you for those secrets.
Told you all the secrets. If only we could understand them, we could know the meaning of the life.
I'm going to give you another shout out here in my chat.
This is my biggest snake, and she will probably be the biggest snake I have. Because, well, her and Kinky look at about the same size. They're the same species. But if I ever wanted to breed ones, I could breed with her. I'm not going to breed with Kinky because she already has physical deformities because Kinky, and that's a trait that she can pass on really. So. Like my own workout machine right here.
Right.
Try not to let your hands close.
All right, I have a question for you.
What's that?
If there was a house fire, who's the first one you're grabbing?
Cassie.
Cassie?
She's my old lady, and she will die from nothing but old age.
Aw.
So yes, I will be grabbing Cassie first, or any other snake.
I would just cry.
I know. But the good thing about this house and the house fire is I got a door right there that leads outside. So I should be able to get all of them out before anything bad happens. And some of them may run away.
At least they'd be alive.
Yep.
Cosmo, what are you doing?
Her eye, like I think with her, when it comes, like I'll take her outside just so to get pictures. You're not going to be able to see it, but get pictures of her eyes. Look at her mustache.
Oh, she has a mustache.
She's also gone stick on me. Look at how fucking far out she is.
Right.
She's my own living pool cue.
Oh.
Yeah, but see, like just like the other ones, they all have the that pattern on their tail.
Mm-hmm.
All boas have it. But like I said, the red tail boas is this deep, deep red.
Give me 1 second. I have to step away for 1 moment.
Yes, ma'am. I'm watching her chat just in case there's any questions that pop up. Until then, we'll just be entertained by a snake doing snake stuff. Yeah, gonna get wrapped up in that. She's a good girl. Like people are scared of a lot of people. I don't know where the fear of snakes comes from. I really don't. Like I get the poisonous ones, yeah. Like these ones, they're as long as you don't hurt them, they're not gonna hurt you. And even ones that are erratic and trying to bite you, as soon as they figure out you're not trying to eat them, you're not trying to hurt them, they calm down real quick. Because any expenditure of energy from them is waste. Her head getting big. Kind of cold right now. She was out on top of her hide waiting for food. Look at the muscles behind. A lot of people think venom glands are right there, but that's me. Muscle on polyribs. I was handling mice and shit earlier today, but I decided I washed my hands, make sure, because if I smelled like a rat right now, she'd probably go out. Most freaking definitely. And it's not, it wouldn't be out of spite or anything. It's just food response. Something's hungry, smell food, they're going to try to get the food.
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Sorry, my the people that I bought the car from called me back. I'm trying to convince them to give me this subscription thing for free. They keep giving me like some weird excuse why they can't do it, and I'm like, listen, You're giving me these excuses, but there's a lot of loopholes in these excuses that you're giving me, and they keep having to say, "Oh, okay, let me talk to my boss about this real quick."
Trying to get like XM radio for free or something?
No, not so much that, but my car has this thing called Blue Link, and it basically, like, say I let my car out to you, and you were in the Grand Canyon, and you accidentally chucked my keys off a cliff. I could text a code to your phone, and you could use your phone as a key.
Oh yeah, you were telling us about that the other night.
Yeah, and it can start the car. It can my car doesn't have auto start, but if I have this Blue Link thing, it can have auto start.
And you wanted to have auto start?
I mean, if I can, why not?
She's just exploring, man.
Oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, chat. If you haven't already, give Knight a follow. He's super cool. He plays lots of Dead by Daylight and other kinds of games. But apparently he's like a super badass killer when it comes to Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I don't do... I'm not too good as a survivor.
He's not a survivor. He's a murderer.
Murder. I'll put her back. He's the one snake I have to have a sliding top for. Because she is so fucking strong, she could pop the lid off of anything, probably. I put over there.
I mean, she's pure muscle.
Yep. She's pure muscle that's that fat. So yeah. Anything? Hey, you got any more for us?
I think I have another. 1 second.
She's got us again. Oh, God.
So this is an old world. I have to be a little bit more careful with this one. But this is called a sea olivium, also known as the Middle East gold spider. Let me pop the lid here.
Make it big right quick. Hey, there we go. Slide it on.
Of course, that leaf is ever perfectly in the way.
Oh, what would the Dark Den think having a fake skull in there?
He would say, "That's so cheesy, I hate it, nah."
That would be a real skull. That turns us going for a ride.
Right. She's like in the perfect area. It's hard to get a good picture of her. She's hard Her venom isn't like significant, but she's fast, and I wouldn't want to get bit by her. Or any of them, but
it's the main thing between old worlds and new worlds is that the oh my god, I'm blocking the fucking screen. Yes, hey. The old worlds are always quick to bite, and the new worlds are quick to run, right?
yeah,
Is that one of the
the
big things for
old
'em, or am I making shit
yeah.
up?
No, the old worlds, like, they don't want to waste venom, but like, they know that they're badass, and they're not afraid to be like, fuck you. Oh, she happens to be in like the most perfect area. This one was actually one of my first ones. She was just a wee little baby when I first got her, and now she's like decent size. And the crazy thing is, these tarantulas. Sorry about the constant moving of my camera, but these tarantulas, they're found under like rocks and bushes in like Jerusalem, Israel, Turkey, and like dry brush area, and you can find hundreds of them. They don't live together like some species of tarantula can. Like, they're not colony. They don't live in colonies, but you can find them all over the place in like the Middle Eastern like countries, and they cohabitate just fine somehow. Her name's Creepy, or sorry, her name's Eerie. She used to give me the creeps. Like, I would get so anxious trying to feed her because I knew that she was an old world.
Come. Was she really twitchy or something like that, or?
She's fast. And like,
Fast.
she was my first old world. So I was like, I didn't know what to think. So I was like, she's fast. She'll strike me. Like, she has potent venom. I don't want to get bit. She has big fangs. And like, every time I would open the lid to her little enclosure, she would just pop right up to the top.
Was she the one that tried to escape?
She has tried to escape, but she's never successfully escaped. She's pushed the lid off of her house before, startled herself by it falling next to her, and she dove back into her burrow.
Which one was the one that was trying to rip the screen off with her fangs?
The amphibians. If you want, 1 second, I'll show you a picture real quick. So these beautiful babies.
The one that's almost a skeleton spider? Skeleton one?
Pretty much. So these, they're called zebra leg, which is really misleading because there's a ton of tarantulas that look like this. But these are Costa Rican zebra leg tarantulas, and they typically come in a blue form. So this one right here is considered blue form. And so blue form, like, it has that hint of blue in it. Mine is a brown form.
Oh, gotcha.
But this one did not want anything to do with my cage. Like, she's big, she knows she's big, and she was literally pushing her teeth through the mesh, so I had to completely redo the top of her cage and put a metal lid on top of it. Like a metal grate, basically.
That's one determined fucking tarantula. You cannot hold me.
Honestly,
that's like all I hear.
You think these feeble bars can stop me?
Foolish boy.
I'm gonna try to toss a worm in here for it, but I'm kind of nervous that it's gonna be like, fuck, and take off up the glass. So if you hear me go, uh-oh, you'll know why.
It's content, so. All right, chat. Let's see what happens.
I missed.
Oh God.
Oh, she was hungry. She got it.
Yep.
Oh, my little creepy, my little spooky eerie.
Yeah, she's the biggest one you got, right?
No, she's still kind of little. I've had her for however long I've had tarantulas now, but she's not my biggest by far. Let me see if my Pokey's out, because my Pokey is my biggest. BRB. Enjoy this booty of a spooter.
All right. It is a really nice tan color, though. Like, I like the color of it. So how many people don't like spiders? No. A lot of people ask me the question that was asked earlier is why snakes? It's because I don't like spiders. Don't like spiders. Sad though. Maybe next time we do this, Smex will be feeling better, so we can also get some amphibians in on this. Because that's her thing. Like Miss Dolls here, she does have snakes, but you know, spiders, amphibians is Smexy's thing. She loves her frogs. Loves the frogs.
This is gonna probably be a hard one to see.
Oh, there's a big old roach in there.
Yeah. It lives there with her. She looks small, but like she's the size of my hand. Like, not even joking. She's just scrunched up right now. She recently molted, so she's not feeling super
That's a big spider.
super great.
That's a big tarantula.
And just for comparison, that's a pretty big roach. If she spread out her leg...
That roach is damn near the size of her pinky.
Yeah. If she were to spread her leg out, it would come to about right here. And then this forearm would probably come to about right there. So, like, probably more than that.
Ugh. Yeah. It's so big.
It's, yeah. She rarely comes out, though. Like, she used to always come out, but then she molted.
And I think it's hiding. Yeah, that's on the tank itself, so it's hiding in, like, a burrow.
Yeah. That's the back side of the burrow. Like, she used to come out a lot. I just realized I wasn't talking. I pushed to talk. Sorry, Josh. Secrets for my chat only.
I know, right?
So what I was trying to say is her legs are, like, if I were to do that, her top leg would go up to the top of my thumb, and her bottom leg would be down to my pinky, and she might still be bigger than that. She's, like, really scrunched up in there because she's not happy, but she doesn't like movement. She doesn't like light. Like, these species are very photosensitive. This is one of the more venomous tarantulas in the hobby. Like, you don't get bit by this. If you get bit by this, first of all, you're a damn fool. For whatever you were doing to get bit, you're a damn fool. Their fangs are like no joke. So this is a Pescalotheria regalis. Let me show you a picture real quick.
Those are the ones that are really blue and yellow, right?
This one's a white and yellow and some purple. This is a Pescalotheria regalis.
This is the one that Dark in that the male jumped off of the top of the tank and the female jumped and caught him mid drop.
These things are amazing creatures. But look at those freaking fangs. Like, this guy is insane. Like, this isn't even like a fake picture. They get big. They get really big. That's a female too. She's gonna keep growing. They get massive. Those fangs are massive. They're old world, so they're fast. They're venomous. They bite first and ask questions later. And just the fact that this is the underside of it, if you know anything about wild creatures, you know bright colors mean stay away. And it literally is the sign of like a caution sign.
Yeah, it goes into threat posture, flashes those colors, and hopefully it'll scare anything away.
Right. Let's see. Threat pose. This one has thrown me a many threat pose for literally just passing by. Like, she saw shade from, like, my shadow, and she's like, fuck! And, like, I just feel her go thick against the glass. Like, I didn't even know what was going on. Let's see. Threat pose. This isn't even a really bad threat pose. This is like a warning, warning.
Yep.
The really bad threat pose, they split their Salicera open and show each individual fang in all its glory. There's so many Pokies though, like Fuchsia Highlands. I want this one. It has purple in it.
Wow.
This one's more black. I also want this one. I don't have either of those. There's like 16 different species of Pescalotheria. What's the tiger? I was close. Ooh, and they're the best moms in all of the Spider Kingdom. So, kind of like how I was saying, they protect the frogs. Like, they get little pet frogs and they protect their eggs. The frogs won't eat their babies. And what the mom spider does when she lays her eggs is she'll hold on to the eggs until they hatch and then they come out, and she'll go and hunt. And she'll chew up something and get it all nice and mushy, and she'll leave it for all her little babies to feed on. The babies will stay with the mom for a good minute too. I really want one of these. This is the Pescalotheria metallica. It isn't the rarest. There's actually a lot of them in the trade. They just go quick.
Yeah, and they go real fast.
They're so
almost
pretty.
as fast as the green bottles.
Yeah, the green bottles go pretty quick too. That's not it.
It's weird because some of the rarest tarantulas aren't really. Oh god, guns! um,
Green bottle blue.
yep, are not widely colored like these ones are.
Mm-hmm.
So people like don't they'll like look at them and be like, oh, it doesn't look as pretty as I want this my collection to look like. So they'll go get green bottle blues and stuff.
Yep. Uh, this is not a green bottle blue. That's a Sazamai, which I also have, by the way. She's very pretty and she's very spicy. But yeah, the green bottle blue, they have a voracious appetite. Like they're always hungry, and they web like no one's business. Like this picture, that looks right. Ooh, look at you! You're so pretty. That's a pumpkin.
Yep. I'm glad I like reptiles. I don't have to deal with a bunch of web.
She moved her leg.
Yep. Is that a hisser in there with her?
Yeah. It sure is. And it's not even that big. Like, she can eat it. A good rule of thumb is don't feed a tarantula something bigger than its butt. But her butt's a little small right now because she recently molted. Like, her fangs aren't even sharp enough to... They're not hard enough to eat that yet. That's actually been in there for a good minute. It has, like, a little bowl with cat food in it to keep it alive, so when she's ready, she can just eat it.
You haven't had any other tarantulas that have had bad molts, right?
Um,
I know you had one.
the only one that I had... No, I've had two that had a bad molt. Let me show you. Let me show you what they look like. There was the...
Anyone listening, that's not her fault. It's just sometimes tarantulas don't molt right. Like their legs will be bent or something like that, so they won't be able to like. Oh God.
Yeah,
That's
apparently. Apparently that's a parasite. This is a C.
Your heart
elegans.
butt, that's right.
Yeah, my Chirocosmos elegance. My little heart butt. So I got one of these that was like the size of a pencil tip. And it went through a few molts. It was doing good. It had plenty of humidity, not too much, not enough. Just one day it molted, and I guess like maybe it spooked itself or stretched the wrong way, and it basically tore its booty off. Like there was nothing in the enclosure that could have done that to it. The only thing that could have happened was it twitched and it was too soft and it just pulled itself apart. I was so sad. Like, I was so sad.
So it's also another point. That's not a cheap tarantula either.
No. No, it wasn't. Like, it being as small as it was, I got it for a decent price, but like how tiny that is.
Yeah, these tarantulas do not get that big.
Now it's maybe the size of my thumb, but like not all tarantulas are super big. This species is a dwarf species. I want to get a tattoo of it.
These are the kind that sneak up on you. These are the
Yeah.
tarantulas that horrify you because they sneak up on you.
You can't kill it. It has a heart on its butt. And then the other one that I had a bad molt was this one. This one actually made me really sad. Like I was sad about this one, but it was so tiny that I was like, you know, there was like an 80% chance that this was going to die. But this one, it was already big. It was already like meaty.
That one molted so it couldn't eat, right? Like it couldn't run and catch its stuff.
That actually was one that I got from the pet store that was already like that. So it didn't actually molt in my my care like that.
Wow.
So this little ninja right here, this is a Megaphoma robustum. And I say little ninja because this tarantula has like these little barbs on the back of its leg that it uses to spin around and kick. And it could actually cut you with this little barb on the back of its legs. Like, tarantulas are crazy. It is a terrestrial and it is a fossorial, so it likes to dig, it likes to bury itself. And this one it got to maybe about half of this size. And like I felt pretty confident that it was gonna do good. And then just one day I went to check on it and like I gave it some water. I didn't see it move or flinch at all when I like dropped a little worm in there for it, and I was like, that's weird. Normally it's really good at eating. And so I like turned the enclosure a little bit, like just in case maybe it was in pre-molt and I didn't want to disturb it. So I was like being real gentle, and I realized that it was in a death pose, which looks like this.
It's death grilled. And I gotta refresh your page again. My internet sucks. Oh, hey, look, an ad. I will. This movie was really good. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's on Prime.
What movie?
Tomorrow War. The one I was talking to you and Ryan about with Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Watching it with you.
All right, we're back.
All right. So this is a death curl. This is how you know that they died from something that killed it. Like, when it molts, it'll throw itself on its back and it'll push its carapace out, and then it like will stretch out, and as it hardens it'll turn itself around and like get itself comfy. When it goes into a death curl, it gets like really wobbly and it tucks its legs underneath it and it gets really sad. And sometimes you can save them if you catch it soon enough, but sometimes there's like nothing you can really do. And so when I found mine, it was pretty much like this, under all this dirt, and like it had its little tunnel, and it's like this little sad worm was like kind of going near it, and it wasn't flinching at all, and I was like, oh no. And so I pulled it out, and it was not fully dead yet. Or maybe it was, and it was just like just died. But like its legs were just floppy and stuff. And I tried to put it in a nursery, which is basically, or an ER, which is like you get a very damp cloth or like a rag, kind of like what's happening here, to try to hydrate them and like get them back to health. And sometimes they will come back, but sometimes they don't. And this one didn't.
Like, one of the big things that kills a lot of tarantulas is they are very susceptible to heat. Like, if they're cold, it's like same with reptiles. If they're cold, you can heat them and they'll be fine. But if it gets too hot, they will just die.
Yeah. Aww. I have one of these. Sad.
You know what you should try to get? You should try seeing if you can find any huntsmen.
Oh, I would love
some
a
of
huntsman.
some of them look really, really nice. And we have the they're called Arizona blondes, which are really nice looking, like just a black and brown.
A huntsman?
Black body. No, the tarantulas.
Oh, yeah. The Alphapelma trichodes. Yeah, this is a David Bowie huntsman spider.
I think they can kill you.
I want one.
I think these huntsmen are venomous enough to actually kill a human.
Yeah. typically spiders, if something's gonna kill you, it's gonna be a spider, not a tarantula.
Which is fucked how nature works, right? Like something this small. Well, I'm not gonna say this small. They can get up to like 7-8 inches in diameter. From like she was saying, from like tip of one leg to the tip of like the other leg. They can get up to like 7-8 inches. This is a big spider.
This one right here, the Sicarius genus, these will kill you. Quick.
Same with like, because the wandering spider. Oh yeah, the sand spiders, the ones that bury themselves that everybody loves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, and there's also the wandering spider, which is another breed of huntsman.
The Australian one, or
Yeah,
no? That's a
Australian
trap.
one. No, it's Australian. It's the one like you see everybody like, it's in their car, or like there's one where there's in a fucking airplane, like a single prop airplane. They look up and there's just a fucking wandering spider just sitting on like the sun visor.
Yeah. Man, this is this sand spider. Not that one. One of the cool things about this is it's one of the arachnids that have 6 eyes. Most spiders, the definition of a spider typically is you have 8 legs and 8 eyes, but this guy, he just has 6.
That's why I think he's an evolution of something.
He's probably misclassified, but we don't know what to put him in, and
Yep.
I want one of these. We have them all over the place here in Arizona. I've had one flung at me by my freaking cat.
Oh, the camels.
I want one of these.
There's two. We have 2 different kinds, because I forget the name of it. Click on it. I want to see what the actual name is. Like, it's a camel spider.
Oh, it's
but I want to know what its genus is.
Solifugi. Right here.
We have,
it's this word. Sulfugid. Sulfugid. There you go.
Yeah. We have 2 breeds of them here. One of them is the camel spider, and the other one is like, it looks kind of like this black one on the far right. Far right, second row.
I want one of these so bad.
It looks like that.
I want one of these.
In order to get one of those, you'd have to go catch one.
There's a couple breeders, but like I've caught them in my house and I've fed them an obscene amount of food, and then they got really fat, but then after a couple days I was like, all right, go be free. Probably it was so fat it couldn't move anymore.
Got eaten by something else.
Probably. It was probably the best meal for something. These are scary. Like, I see these, and again, they look great. They're real cool to look at from afar, but like, you see one of those, oh, I'm getting the chills thinking about it. You see one of those like crawl across your foot or something, and cut to the next panel where like a atomic bomb's going off in your house and it's just blowing up going nope.
Like, I always called them, like, my family always called them sun spiders for some reason.
It's the same thing. Sun spider, sun scorpion, wind scorpion, camel spider. It's all the same, but they're sulfigids. They're not venomous. The worst part about them is it's really sharp at the points of these, but they basically chew. They like masticate.
Unless you get a massive one, I'm talking big, because if you look up, you can see Coyote Peterson right there letting one chew on his finger. They will not break the skin. Like, it'll hurt, it'll feel like you're getting pinched, but they won't break your skin.
Yeah, I actually recently watched this, like, yesterday, and he said it just felt like a bunch of little needles poking him really, really hard.
Yep.
Now, these probably would hurt a little bit. They're pretty big.
I gotta wait to see what you're talking about.
So they're also called camel spiders because sometimes you can see them taking bites out of camel ankles to get moisture. Like, they don't eat camels, they're literally just trying to get moisture.
Well, those ones aren't even really that big, because that's 2 of them on top of each other.
Yeah. Also perspective.
Yeah, like, because that I remember that when that photo first came out, And they're like, oh my god, but no, they're like holding it front towards the camera and all that. So. Like that makes you think they're almost as big as that dude's leg back there.
Right. They there's a legend about them running after people, and it's true. They actually do run after you, but not because they're trying to get you. It's because they literally hate light, and they will do everything in their power to get into the shade. And so when they see you, they see your shade. They're running after your shade.
Yep. Unlike the Mojave Green rattlesnakes we have that will chase you because they are very territorial.
Kings will do that. Or not king snake, king cobras will do that too.
Yep.
It's terrifying. Like
if you're in their territory, and if you turn around and run away, they will stop chasing.
Yeah. They'll de-aggro, just like any good
Exactly.
bad guy on a video game. Casimo, what are you doing? Why are you barking so much?
Still fucking explosions going off? Is he still stressed?
Yeah, he is. Casimo.
Like one of the ones I like are the vinegaroons and whip spiders. Those are real nice.
Yeah. Spray you
gotta
with some
deliver.
vinegar. I believe these are also in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
If you guys haven't gone outside and checked to see what kind of animals and invertebrates you have in your backyard, you probably shouldn't if you want to sleep.
Well, vinegaroons aren't venomous or anything.
Oh no, they're not at all. It's just if I saw one of those, I'd be like, and we're going back in the house.
Yep. Because vinegaroons are the same as the camel spiders. Not the same breed, but they are what is it called?
Arachnids.
They grab with the pinchers and then they just start eating.
They're arachnids, along with the sulfur-Jew. You know what I was really surprised to find out was an arachnid?
What?
Ticks.
Yep.
I was real upset to find this out.
How come? Does that make you want to get some pet ticks or something?
No. No, that'd be gross. But I do have a bunch of really large hissing cockroaches that decided to somehow escape from my very large tarantula and get out of its enclosure and find its way under my cover one night. Oh! Hey, Nevi,
That's
welcome
gross.
back! Hi, hello! Yeah, I thought it was my hair. Like, I felt something, and because I have tarantulas, I was like, move very, very slowly. And I moved, and I was like, if it touches me again, I know it's real. And it touched me again, and I flung the blanket off of me and whipped myself out of bed, and I was light on, and I was looking at my bed, and there it was, just this brown and black, large-ass tarantula.
This is the lizard I really want.
Oh, I know, I want one of those
The Mexican
too.
alligator lizard.
Oh, hang on one second. I'm like so thirsty, like 3 times thirsty real quick.
Why haven't you been drinking? What's wrong with you? Not even just normal thirsty. She's 3 times thirsty. Not gonna lie. That's almost as big as she is. Hmm.
I'm a fish. No Smexy thirsty app. No Smexy, she didn't feel good.
Yeah, she was. It got real hot today. Oh, okay. So you see this lizard? They had it at E3.
Really?
Yeah, but they kept it because it was the first one that they'd had in. So they were like, "This is ours."
Yeah, I don't blame them
I
for
don't
that.
blame them for it, but I told them if they ever get another one in, they have to call me right away.
Have to, right away.
But this is like a $2,000 lizard.
Oh, I believe it. It looks like it is. It looks like a fucking dinosaur. A sunburst dinosaur. You have to have each color of mana in order to cast this.
Exactly. Even black, because look at its eye. It does, like, you could see the pupil in there, but it's really hard. It looks like the entire eye is just blacked over.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I need one of these.
Mm.
I need one. I need to get the fuck out my face, lizard.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I do want a Euromastix.
Me too.
But, like, I'm gonna, like, when I move and all that, I'm gonna... What the hell?
That's beautiful.
That can't be real. That can't be real, right?
No? Yeah, that's real. Nature's weird.
This
So
one's playing a banjo.
so I'm messing with my hair right here, right? And my hair touched the bottom part of my wrist, and it scared me.
Oh my god, did you get it on stream? Did you get your little jump on stream? 'Cause if
I
you
don't
did,
know.
Someone needs to clip that.
I don't think so. I think it was one of those like internal dread. Look down slowly at your arm to justify to verify.
Look at this big boy.
Ooh,
Why
Tegu?
tegus are the best pet lizard. This is a
Aw.
gold. This is actually a golden tegu.
He's-
They're black and yellow.
Oh, he looks green.
I mean, look at this. He just don't care. He's too fat. But you can tell this is after they fed him because look at how fat his stomach is. But after you feed a tegu, they're just so docile. Except for mine that
Aw.
wanted to go somewhere and go to sleep. Little baby.
I wonder.
I got mine. He was about this big when I got Squizgar. About that big.
I remember
So
he was so small.
Yeah, I didn't get to experience actual baby tegu. Let's see what else is on here. Mexican alligator lizard. Yeah, what is this? What are you? He's a caiman lizard. That's gotta be though. Yeah, there's a bunch of lizards I really want, but I can't get ones that get real like big anymore because I already got two of them that are gonna get pretty fucking big.
Yeah, I know that feel. Like, I want to get a T Sturmy. Look up T Sturmy real quick, if you don't mind.
How do you spell Sturmy?
Strimi. Theraphosidae Sturmy or something. I want one of these. I want one of these real bad.
These are the Goliaths, right?
Yeah. They're urticating hairs. If you're sensitive to them, just walking in the room will make you hate your life. They get to the size of a dinner plate. I want one real bad, but I also...
Look at this dude fucking around with its fangs.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Like, I want one really bad. That's not even full grown. Scroll down a little bit. You can see one where he has a pair from a molt. Oh, are you getting some food? Are you getting your foods? I'm all talking to my spider like it's a dog. I put some kingworms in it. They get super
that's mating.
massive.
They're mating right there.
And I would need like a 50-gallon tank for this thing.
A 50? No. You would just need you could probably get one that's real tall. Do like because right now I have Echo in a 40.
A 40 would be fine, actually. It would need a longer versus tall, because if it fell, its abdomen would split.
Oh no, like you'd have to fill it up with because these are burrowers.
Yeah.
So you just have to fill it up with substrate.
Look at those fangs on his fist.
Yep. God,
Sweet.
those fangs have to be close to an inch. Like, look at the size of this soup.
Yeah, like if you get bit by this, it's doing damage.
This
He's
one's eating a rat.
he's crazy to not. Oh, hey, I have that. Chilabrachi's fimbrata. That thing webbed up like crazy.
Which one?
Scroll up a little bit.
Oh, this one. This one.
Yeah. It's an earth tiger. Except it's a spider.
This is the big boy. This is the Goliath bird-eating tarantula.
Yep. Which, fun fact, just so everybody knows,
This one's got a fish.
the scientists were real dumb back in the day. Like, obviously, they laid the groundwork for us. But this tarantula is called the Goliath bird-eating tarantula. Not because it goes and eats birds, but because it can eat a bird. If it were to catch a bird, it can eat a bird. They probably stumbled along the forest and saw a baby bird getting munched on that fell from its nest, and they're like, that's a big spider. That's a bird-eating spider. Hey, Steve, let's call this Goliath bird-eating spider.
Well, there are two of them. There is the bird-eating spider in Australia, and the Goliath bird eater.
Yeah.
Like the bird-eating spider is one of the top 5 in the top 5 of most deadliest spiders in the world.
Yeah. Hey, stop. There's fireworks going on. I might have to hop out of here because Cosmo's gonna start singing opera.
Poor boy. Yeah, they just started going off here too. Well, it is 8, so it did finally get dark enough to start doing that. All right, you want to call it here because I can hear the poor boy in the background.
Yeah, probably should. He's so devastated. Oh, puppy. You're so devastated. Here, let me get a picture, a video real quick of this devastated ass dog. You scared? You real scared, Cosmo?
Oh my God, you could tell he's like, please, just hold me.
You're so scared, right? You're so scared? Oh.
That poor boy. He just wants cuddles and love because it's too loud.
He's just crying. Right, Cosmo? You're so sad? This is my life. There he goes. Bye, Cosmo.
It's your life with a corgi.
Yep. He's coming back to crawl on me and cry. What's this? Oh, Lucky's under here too? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Now's a good time. Right, Cosmo? Your puppy. You're okay.
You still see him. He's still
Yeah.
like, please, mama. Please, mama, please.
Please, please. Where's your ball? I have to go distract him and play with him. That's the secret to an anxious dog. Distract the bad energy with obsessive energy.
Or you have to give him with food.
Yeah.
Like you were doing with Vi.
Yep. That was working out very well. That's also a trick to leash train. You just throw fucking food at them and they're like, whoa, there's tuna flying from the sky. This is the best day of my life.
Tuna flying from the sky. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today.
Yeah. Thanks for
It was
inviting
fun.
me and letting me share all my creepy crawlies.
Yeah, next time we're just going to have to put, since you have a lot more to show, and I already showed all mine, next time we're going to have to put you and Becky together and have the hive mind show off more spiders and amphibians.
Yeah. That sounds like a hoot. I love Becca's frogs. They're the life of the party.
I can't wait till we're able to hook it up so that the tomatoes and the chubbies are all the same.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You're okay, puppy.
All right. Well, you have yourself a good day. I'm gonna end my stuff right here.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna raid my buddy over here. So, yeah. All right. Thank you again. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Have a great
Bye.
night. Bye.
My dog is so anxious. Poor puppy. You're okay, puppy. Thank you, everybody, for staying on and giving me a lurk. I know that this was real anxious for a lot of people and really spooky and not the norm. And this isn't video games, but I love you guys all, and you guys are the best. And I hope you had a good time learning about tarantulas and lizards and snakes and all the stuff. We're gonna raid my buddy here, Bronner. He's a hoot right now. He's playing Star Wars. Sky Wars. My God, this dog is going insane right now. Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order. He's pretty neat. If you watch him long enough, he'll take a lot of shots and then get real funny. So, my dog took my soda can. I hope everyone has a fantastic night. Good night, guys. Bye. Give you the little heart. Oh, let me hit that. Give you the little hearts and little hearts and little heart. This is a heart. You can't see it, but it's a heart. Bye, guys. Bye. What? Wait, you gotta go outside?